Hello there. I'm Sylfania, and we're live. Hopefully all's going well. Hello there, Necro. Sorry, I think I might have got a cold or something. I've been feeling really tired lately. You alright? Managed to avoid the vines this time? Well, that's an interesting choice. I think Sebi gifted you a sub. Yes, I think Sebi gifted quite a few subs to the channel, so they just went to viewers, I guess. But you know, the fact that you're subbed just means that you now have a crash course on how to avoid the vines. So I don't have to get you out of them. That's a bonus. How's everyone been? I mean, of course. Just do be careful. The digestive juices of the vines tend to drip onto the earth. So just grab some off the side of the road. That's usually cleaner than the than that. Can give you indigestion. Oh, trying to get Risley in your basement. Well, fair enough. He seems like he would enjoy that sort of thing. I think everybody is sans underpant in here. This is how the little boyos down there roll. As they say. Indeed. Well, reason why we're still chilling here is because I'm waiting for Star Rail to update. Because apparently I haven't been logged in for so long that the poor game is like, yo, there's gigabytes of download. So we might as well chat here. Actually, if you guys... Do you still want to eat dirt, darling? What, Honkai Star Rail or what's happening right now? Because I assure you, this isn't a game. This is deadly serious. Oh, I see. Yes, well, you mean the D&D stream on Tuesday? That one. Yes, well, Mads was here on, yes, that was a D&D stream. It's basically, we've been friends for a very, 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 very long time. Yeah, I've decided to run a game as a dungeon master to let them roleplay their characters and, you know. But this is my own stream. This is what I kind of do in my spare time. When I do have spare time. Yes, indeed. I feel like there are things that are much better done in Honkai than there are in Genshin, like the farming system. I mean, it's still a chore, but at least, like, if you find a dungeon that you're like, I actually enjoy this one, and you farm it for a very, very, very long time, you can then change the materials depending on who you want to upgrade, which is much better than in Genshin, where you need particular materials for a particular character, so you have to go to that specific dungeon and farm it forever, even though it's a pain in the ass, do you know what I mean? So yes, it makes it much easier. I really like the combat. I genuinely don't enjoy real-time combat, because I'm bad at it. But this is more like a strategy combat thing, which is very good. The story is a little bit more adult. Like, you know, while Genshin is adorable and everything, and, you know, Fontaine started to get adult themes in, Star Rail, out of the blue, from the very beginning, it's like, oh, yes, the space station's overrun by evil, and there's, like, 50 dead people. I need you to help collect corpses. And you're like, alright. I'm fucking right in. That's an interesting one. I've not heard about it. Good suggestion. Right, I don't think anyone else is coming for now, so let's just head over to the house. Not just stand here outside. Here, I got you a baggie of dirt, darling. Dragon's Dogma. I'll write that down. I don't have a pen on me. Right, let's go into the house. Ooh. Ooh. Lovely. Lovely, everybody. We're in the house where it's warm, and I can... do you want that dirt warmed up for you? What would you like to drink, Necro? I made myself some lemonade. What? I'm not holding you anywhere. You're free to go if you want. Ooh, that's a good choice. In this weather, tea is quite good. It started getting quite cold here. You know, winter's coming. And not in the undead zombies are about to swarm us kind of way, more in a, how do I put it? Like cold weather, lovely, you know, lovely skies. I hate the summer. I hate when it's hot. Look at my pale, I mean, yes, I drink hot tea all year round, but it just feels better when it's cold. And like, look at my pale skin. I mean, I'd burn instantly the moment I get out into the sun. Literally charring. Right, I think Star Rail has loaded, so that's good. But it still will need to, like, approve files or something, so we can just chat here for a bit. My tea's already cooled down. Ooh, here we go. Oh, they want me to log in. Alright. Ew. What? Okay, hold on. How do you take your tea? I have a question here. Depends on the tea. Black tea. How do you take your black tea? Strong. Oh. That's a good one too. Hot and strong. Enough to knock you off your feet. With one sip. Also extremely bitter. But yes, the way I usually take my tea is it has to be the only Yorkshire tea, because they're the only ones that make a proper brew. Everybody else is too watered. You put the tea bag into literally boiling hot water. Water so hot, you can't do anything to it. Hold on. Why is my mic different? 1 second. Huh. Let's make them even. But yes, ooh, hello. My bow came out. But yes, the idea there is... That's a pretty good one. But yes, I basically put the Yorkshire tea bag, maybe 2 even sometimes, into boiling hot water in a mug that's half a litre big. Then I leave a little bit off the top. I wait for a good, I'd say 3 minutes to stew it in, to the point where the tea is so black it's basically tar. I pull out the tea bags, throw them out, and then do a little plop of cold, full fat milk. Just a dollop. Just like, you know, I'd say two tablespoons worth. And it's perfect then. It cools it down just enough so it's not scalding. And it gives it this nice flavour. I can't help it. I mean, Yorkshire tea must be drank with milk. It's like, anybody who drinks it just straight is insane. It is literally tar. There's no way. It will burn your esophagus. You need a little bit of milk in it. I don't know. I'm not that big of a nerd. When it comes to tea, that is. Alright, here we go. I think Star Rail is back on. There you go. Star Rail. We're here. It's basically a magic train into space. By the way, Necro, I'm a little bit further along in the story, but if you want, we don't have to do story quests. I have so many side quests left over. Depends on what you want. I don't know how much you want spoiled. I'm quite far from the beginning, though, so when you go to the beginning, you're going to have at least, like, 6 hours or something of gameplay where you're going to be like, okay, cool. Sugar? In your tea? Oh! No. It ruins the flavour. God. You're not supposed to have sugar in your tea. It's bad for you. Drink soda if you want sugar. What? No! I just said I add milk to my black tea. And that's it. That's what mellows it out. Okay, well. Once you get diabetes at the age of 30, it's not going to be my problem. Or 40, I don't know how old you are. Okay. Well, let's go. Star Rail. Here we are. Righty. Where am I? What am I doing? I completely forgot. Ah! Don't scare me. Alright, new nameless honor. Log into the game. Ooh, I think there's like there's an event happening. I don't know if I'm eligible though. Ooh, simulated universe. No, not eligible. Companion missions. Not eligible as well. Ooh. Ooh. Hello. New character, who this? So much stuff. Right, let's try to play around with this new character. I've seen this streamer who's the voice of Jinglu, and she's been playing Star Rail to try to get her. Forgot her name. Monarch? Well, her VTuber character is Monarch. I don't know.
I taste some malice in the air.
Ooh, that's a good character, that. Impair.
The moon shines on the truth.
Not with this character. Right, Jinglu. Is that a drink she's pouring? No, probably she's pouring a drink out for the dead. I see what this is. Okay, she's got a bunch of stuff. Right.
We're in trouble now.
Okay, let's do support to Jinglu.
Almost begun.
Cool. Right, single target. What does this do?
Fleeting light, roaring flood. A blade of moonlight.
Ooh, that's pretty cool. Okay, she's a cool character. Yeah, no, listen, when there's too much text, I can't fucking, you know. Right, let's see her ultimate.
Will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Ooh, I like her. Yeah, I am reading that shit. Like, if I get her, I'm reading that shit. I don't need to restore anyone. Oh, okay, well.
Better late than never. 1,000 wonders to fight as one.
I'm just
Ready for death?
killing these things. Ready for death? You better be.
That nap time.
Yeah.
This is a weird combination of characters. Okay, Jinglu is cool. I usually collect hot male characters, but for her, I might want to spin a bit. She is pretty cool. Yes, of course, there's Tingyun, who is a support character. A little fox girl! Yeah! Look at that tail. You know, this is the first game where the fox people have, like, huge bushy tails. Usually it's, like, a small thing. You know, you barely see it. Or they just have fox ears and no tail. Here it's like, no. We're gonna go full out. Hello, Blaze!
Cool.
Oh! Took a bit too long. Yes. I know Tingyun. I've got Tingyun. I know what I'm doing.
1,000 wonders.
The Buffy tail is the
Minus
best.
1.
How are you? Hope you're feeling well.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh man, I haven't seen the fuck. I slept so long today. I think I was ill.
Let's make it quick.
So I was like, my brain is still a little. Silverwolf, yeah. I played her a bit. The style isn't exactly what I go for,
Rules are made to
but
be
she's
broken.
cool. I like how she's just like, bruh, I don't really care. I'm a hacker. Solid Snake, no.
This is our chance.
Favorite waifu? I don't even know who Solid Snake is, my dude. So, is that from like?
Customers?
Is that I know of the memes, the memes of Snake. What are they called? Metal Gear Solid? Is that what it's from? I don't know.
Let's go.
Bro, manly games. I don't do manly games. I don't understand them. Okay.
1,000 wonders.
Listen, if the art isn't pretty, I'm not into it. I don't care how good a game is. I just can't get into it. This is why, like, I don't know. It's like, you know, excuse me, I'm literally a graphics whore. I'm a graphics whore. If the game is complete shit but the graphics are great, I'll play it for a bit and then I'll probably dump it. But if the game has got beautiful graphics, amazing voiceover, and the story is kind of dull, but I can work with it, I'm in. Okay. Is Snake from Metal Gear Solid, or am I crazy? Is that the game? Because I've seen the memes, I think. But Cruelty Squad. Don't know what that is. Is that a horror game?
Feeling lucky.
Okay. Is that a weird gore game?
Tough luck running into me.
Oh god, I hate this character.
Wait for the tiles.
Come on, gambling! Woo!
Ugh, this sucks.
Damn it. Gambling, bitch! Come on! Yeah, it's fine. We'll have to do.
This is our chance.
So this, like, turn by turn reminds me of Final Fantasy, so...
Told you
Dang,
I
girl.
could fight. Wait for the tiles.
Right. Wait for the tiles. Oh yeah, it's a little girl that plays Mahjong.
Please. And victory! Told you I could
By the power of gambling. Become deceased. Right. I do have her, and of course our main character, Sampo. Everybody hates him in the game, literally in this game. Everybody hates this dude. Well, he's a swindler, but he's like supposedly a charming swindler. He's a himbo. Look, he lives in a snow country, and he's basically. Yeah, look, he's barely wearing anything, and he lives in the snow country. This dude, and his voice actor is just like, I'm gonna make him smarmy. This is my design. I'm going to make him smarmy. That's what I'm gonna do. Right. I have a question for you all. What is your favorite TV show? Not a movie franchise, a TV show. Because I don't watch movies anymore, so. Or like top 3.
Time to get vigilant.
Alrighty.
Everything is those stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
You don't watch anything. What do you do with your life?
Naughty child.
What are you waiting for?
How do you wait in a queue for 2.5 hours then?
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Like, what do you do? Do you go into your mind palace? GTO. I know Shaman King. GTO. What's GTO?
We're just having fun.
Who will it be?
Oh, anime. Okay, yeah.
Nap time.
Remember this moment.
More business, eh?
I used to watch a lot of anime. But... honestly, I never watch it with dub because I don't know why. English dubbing really pisses me off. Like, I think the first dub anime I've seen was Naruto, and it was so horrible. I could like, Naruto is a good anime. It's a good anime, but I hated it with dub. So I have to watch it. I'm talking. So because of that, I had to watch it in original, like Japanese, with subtitles. And the problem is, I only have time to watch things. Yes, I only have time to watch things when I'm at work. So I basically put up my phone, my hands are busy with something.
What I'm about to do.
Girl, I'm talking. Anyway, my hands are busy with something and I'm like, I can only kind of listen. I can barely look at things, so like audiobooks are better. And obviously when you're watching something with subtitles, you have to pay a lot of attention and I can't afford to do that. So I can't really watch anime at work. And so I ended up listening to a lot of like audiobooks. And when I come home, the only thing I do is game and stream. So I don't really watch anime anymore. But I do have quite a few favorites, but yeah.
Who will it be?
We're just having fun.
Come on, Necro, tell me your favorites. Maybe I'll watch some of them.
Trailblazers your blessing.
Forehead Fables podcast. Is that like a D&D podcast or something?
What are you waiting for?
Oh, jeez.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
We gave her poison candy. Right. So that's done. Here we go. Hello, Mum. She is pretty cool, though. Not gonna lie. Jinglu. Oh, okay. You too shy, Necro, to tell me your favorite TV shows. Oh, okay. Ha! I love historical K-dramas and the Chinese imperial dramas. They are the best. Honestly, I've been watching Empress Ki, which is a combination. It's a Korean historical drama about Chinese, like, royal politics. It's 70 episodes. When it was on Netflix, I watched it again. And oh my god, like, it's so good. The costumes are so good. I think there was the most famous Chinese Arab dramas. What is it called? What is it called? Empress of China or something? It's got this super famous most beautiful woman in China actress thing. Anyway, it's the drama where they had like a costume per episode, per 150 episode for every like main character. And basically in the, like, I think they showed too much cleavage, so the Chinese government had to like AI block them. Put like a piece of cloth that fits with their dress to cover the boobs. Do you know what I'm talking about? It was like, the story was so bad. The acting was so bad. But the costumes were amazing. Oh my god. They were a piece of art in its own. It was so good. Okay, what was that? Somebody sent me a message. Hook, what do you want? Child, I'm not your mother. I know you're an orphan. I don't want to help you. What do you want? I'm at home. Okay. This terrifying thing called homework is keeping me in my house. I can't go outside for an adventure. It's a girl. Do more homework and you'll grow taller. Don't you want that, child? Really? Yep, yeah. I'm not tricking you. But I don't know, help you. Finish early. Alright. Yes, ma'am. Honestly. All I have to do is help children with their damn homework. Right. So, for those of you who are curious, my favourite TV shows of all time is Hannibal. It's really good. Bit of a shame it's only got 3 seasons. I love Supernatural. Not for the reasons you think. Not because, like... I like the fact that Supernatural knows it's a show. It doesn't take itself way too seriously. Like, it's got serious moments. But it's a show that's like, we're not all dramatic. We're not like the grand magnum opus epic like Game of Thrones. We're just gonna play around. Which one? Supernatural? Or this? Necro. Sorry, I'm a bit slow today. I'm a bit slow every day, but today of all days. Ooh, what's this? Strategic trading. Ooh, I get free. Yeah, no, yeah, I love it. Oh my god. This is something I've watched when I was 13. I watched like, you know, Onision and that kind of stuff. I was watching like, oh, internet drama. I'm going to watch somebody on the internet talk about other people on the internet, and then immediately got bored after like 3 episodes of somebody doing that. And I was like, listen, there is no plot going on. Somebody called somebody something, and then that somebody sent an apology video, and that somebody made fun of that apology video. And I'm like, why? Why? The literal war is going on in the world. Why do you give a shit? Ugh. Yeah! Except I hear the final season, but I haven't actually seen the final season of Supernatural, so... What do you want me to do? Yes, I know how the game works. Oh my god, this is a tutorial, but listen, I'm only doing this for the little crystals.
Let's make it quick.
Commencing support.
Bonk bonk.
Fighting the truth of life and death.
This sanctuary is but a vision.
What a vision! Break. I haven't played with Dan Hung in such a long time. I used to call him Dan Hung because, you know. Then why do you watch it? There's so much better things to do with your time.
Let's go.
Although it is the internet, you're free to watch whatever you want.
Ready for another? Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Rules are made to be broken.
I've no interest in
Personally, I like to spend my money on Dungeons and Dragon podcasters.
Commencing support.
Fighting is...
So, like, you know, things like Critical Role and Dimension 20 and... Ooh. Oh god, yes, I know. I know how to use ultimates, you absolute knobs.
Ready for another? Enemy data secure. Net markers activated.
Get destroyed.
Counterattack. Commencing support.
Kill him.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Destruction. Drones. Drones. This is the vibe she's giving me.
I've no interest in conflict.
Sorry, Necro, are you asking me or are you asking Illimus or whatever your name is? I don't know how to pronounce it, sorry. Yes, I know, I broke it. Fuck off, I know all
Told
this.
ya I could
Let's make
Jesus.
Fighting
No.
is meaningless.
I don't watch people... Like, I don't like individual people.
The truth of life and death.
I like
revealed in an
groups.
instant.
the sanctuary.
So
It's but a vision.
I don't watch people who talk about news. I don't even watch the
Told
news.
ya I could fight.
I hate the news.
Let's
Mostly
go.
because I lived and have friends and relatives in countries which have honestly been the center of the news for the last 5 years, and I just can't. And so I refuse to watch it because it just stresses me the fuck out. So I'm like, no thanks. And also every time my mum calls me, she tells me all the news that are going on, and I'm like, I don't want to know, mother. I don't want to know. That's the reason I moved away. I do not want to know. So when it comes to D&D, I
Try
watch
hard sometimes.
like games. So I watch Critical Role. Yeah, I watch Critical Role and their game. So I watch all of them at the same time. I don't watch individual channels. I watch Roll20 and because I love Brennan Lee Mulligan's DMing and all the players. I do watch.
What's wrong? Afraid of what I might do?
Shut up.
Watch this awesome move.
I play. I watch.
This
Was
is our
it?
chance.
Not Roll on Sunday. High Rollers with Mark Sherlock Holmes. He's another really good DM. I mostly watch. I see good DMs and I'm like, ooh, I really like this game. This is entertaining. And then I see what they do and I'm like, ooh, how can I improve my DMing by learning from these great people?
Let's make it quick.
I think that's almost the only thing I watch on YouTube. Twitch, I watch some people. Sometimes when I'm feeling like, hey, I want to watch a Twitch streamer. Or somebody I know goes live. Yeah, no. No, I refuse to swear less. If your delicate sensibilities are hurt by me swearing, go away. This is not a child channel. If you don't like it, you don't like it. I'm not gonna force you. It's just the way I speak. I feel like it's just easier for me to express myself. Yes.
I've no interest in conflict.
I do notice I tend to say like a
The
lot.
truth of life and death.
I think it's mostly because when I'm DMing, it's very difficult, to be fair, because I have ADHD and it's really hard to keep track of all the players, all the NPCs, all the voices, all the backstory stuff, all the roles, all the everything. It's hard, and so sometimes
Have to go on the offensive.
yeah, sometimes I can't pay attention, and so when I don't pay attention, I go into automatic mode, and my automatic mode is swearing and saying the word like. Well, you know, fantasy can be different things, especially in the world right now. There could be fantasy.
Is that all you got?
Oh, a dot. Okay.
Let me pay you back. Tenfold!
Sorry, for some reason I can't even read chat and answer and do this. But basically, fantasy can be different. In my world, it is high fantasy world, but not everybody speaks like Game of Thrones. Do you know what I mean? Not everybody is this lyrical, beautiful speech. My world has been existing for a very long time, and I find not really, but I just find it's just more entertaining. Like, you know, if you know the style that I like DMing, Dimension 20 Fantasy High is basically it. It is a fantasy setting, but it's set in an American high school in the 80s or something. And this is why. Okay, well, this is what I mean. This is how I DM it. It's not going to be a Game of Thrones kind of thing. It isn't gonna be, you show up and there's waxing poetic speaking fucking, I don't know, high elvish bullshit, you know. And also, I'm sorry, but with Danny, Mads and Gabe, it's impossible to stay in character because they will always trip you up. So I just decided to stop trying and make it a fun experience for everyone rather than sort of railroad them into a serious fantasy campaign. Because there are chaos gremlins, it's impossible to do this. They're not going to listen to me. Exactly. And it really pisses me off, honestly, when people are like, oh, it's not high fantasy enough for me. I'm like, well then watch Lord of the Rings and fuck off, you know. Fine. If you don't like it, you don't like it. I'm not going to force you to like it. Yeah, exactly. That's good, Necro. People have different preferences in what they like in their D&D. I sometimes like me a serious campaign, and I watch some Critical Role for some really good voice acting and just very good acting, you know? And then I want something quite silly, and that's when I watch Roll20, because it is crazy silly. You know? And honestly, you know, every time I try to have a serious, like, roleplay session with Danny, because his character has, like, this thing with he has some PTSD trauma from back when the war was there, and every time I try to do some sort of serious roleplay, Mads will do some trolly bullshit, or Gabe will, I don't know, burp into the microphone, and it will ruin the moment. And, you know, when the mood is gone, the mood is gone. So I'm doing it sort of hodgepodge. I am trying to introduce a bit more drama into it, but it's difficult, you know. The players also have to matter. You know, if there are players who are super serious about their roles, then yes, of course, we can do it that way. But if the players themselves can't help but laugh at things, I mean, I might as well cater to the players. Because, honestly, you know, you guys are watching this game, but it is the game for the guys who are playing. Their entertainment is more important to me than the people who are watching. Because ultimately, it's they that must have fun. You know. Thank you for the hydrate. And if people who are watching enjoying it, then good. But the people who are watching can come in and out, but the players, they're in the game, so they have to enjoy the game, you know. And so far, I've realized that I've run a few homebrew campaigns with the gang, and I've been... No, I do. It's just this makes me drink water. It reminds me to drink water. So, I don't know what it was. I think I was just so stressed for the exam that I had yesterday that, like, I haven't slept well because I have really bad anxiety. Oh, actually, I never played as Herta. So, yeah, because of that, I don't think I slept well the whole week. But when I finally finished the exam, I think my body just decided to, okay, you're done. You can relax now, sleep for 12 hours. And I'm like, ah! What? Excuse me?
Oh dear.
So yeah, I just called into work and called in sick, and I was like, I'm sorry, and just slept the rest of the day.
We have the upper hand.
Alright.
Honored to meet me. Time to twirl.
Take care.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Time to twirl. Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
Boom.
Stand down. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Destruction. I do love Welt. He's a good character. A fun guy. Right, these are like the tutorial stages for new players, which I get why they added, but I'm just doing them for the extra. It's like the primogems of this world, basically. Alright. Oh, Zila is one of the best characters, actually. Mm-hmm. Little girl with an ice pick. Or is it little boy with an ice pick?
Fighting is meaningless.
I'll free you from disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
The enemy target will receive damage from quantum entanglement. What?
The truth
I don't
of life
understand.
Sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Yeah, it's literally
Mental research.
an ice pick.
Here, try this. Thanks.
no interest in
Specimen sighted.
Bonk.
So you are afraid of me.
Yeah.
Stabby stab.
Commencing research.
God,
So
I hate
you
it when
are
they...
afraid of me. What a headache. Who's next?
Perfect.
Quantum entanglement, motherfuckers.
Don't mess with me.
This is so hard. Why don't they just die? Ugh.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Too late to repent.
See, they just keep healing. What am I supposed to do? Okay. There's some sort of trick going on with this. Entanglement. Ah, okay. I see. So we just gotta focus on one.
Too late to repent. The truth of life and death.
The sanctuary is but a
I
vision.
got it.
Break!
Don't mess with me.
Fighting is meaningless.
Specimen sighted.
I've no interest
There you
in
go. Kill them one by one.
Perfect.
What a headache.
I figured it out. Yay. I'm not too stupid. Only took me an hour. Right. And last one. Oh, geez. Finishing my cold tea. Ew.
I have something for you. You won't get away.
Oh yeah, it's the pizza cutter.
Running into me.
Pizza cutter. I love her. She's got the pizza cutter fight. It's amazing.
My turn.
Perhaps you still humanity never
This
conceals
ultimate,
its
though.
desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Just sitting there sipping tea while she
You
destroys
won't get
people.
away.
It's perfect.
I have something.
Try that again. Tough luck running into. Gotta try hard. Watch this
There you go.
awesome move.
All right.
Time for an overhaul. You won't get away.
Ooh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Emily. Yeah, remember, I entered into a giveaway. I usually never win those. That's why.
You've got a lot
My
of
turn.
nerve.
Phew.
Did you message me on Twitter? Oh, I haven't seen it. Hold on.
You won't get away.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I was just sick lately, so I'm a little bit out of it. Ooh, lovely. Thanks for coming. Let me just do the daily sign-in for all of these games.
Hello, beautiful.
Ooh, thanks for the follow as well. Do you get stuck in some vines? It's all right. I'll get you out. Don't worry. I have a nice little dagger. I'll just cut them all out before the digestion. You'll be great. You can come and warm up by the fire after you're done from your ordeal. Right. I'm just gonna quickly open Twitter. So yeah. So do you mostly do art? Because sorry, I'm new to this VTubing community, really, and to a lot of artists on Twitter. Well, X, that it's called now. Oof. So yeah, do you also stream? Yes, continue. Jeez.
Lend
Ooh.
me your strength.
I love watching art
Don't
streams.
mess with me.
Actually, they're quite satisfying to do. Woof. Okay. Ooh, there you go. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I've just seen your post.
Decisive moment in the battle.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Ooh, that's amazing. Okay. So if I remember, it was a it was an emote raffle. Just gotta figure out. Sorry, I just have to go back through my Twitter for a bit. Where is it? Ooh, your emotes are so cute. Oof. Oh, really? Oh, that's good. New streamers stick together. Yeah. Ooh, your schedule is so cute as well. I love your design. Are you like a little, like a demon VTuber? Devil? I like the purple. It's really good. Ooh! Do we get to choose an emote, by the way? Ooh, succubus. Those are good. Do we get to choose which one? Oh, stop it, Necro! Making me blush. I mean, I purposefully made a model that doesn't blush because,
Lend me your strength.
Oh, look, it's the two girlfriends. It's canon, though. They're dating. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, I already have some emotes, I think, on this channel. I got them from Fiverr, but I wanted to get a new one to maybe, if I get to 200 followers, to, like, release a new emote or something. So that would be really good. But I don't know what kind to do. Oh, are those all the options? Oh, no. Oh, I wasn't paying attention and I died. Oh, no. Okay, let's try again. I need to dispel enemy buffs, yeah. There we go.
Ouch. Commencing support.
Where do we go? Boom. What? Ah, okay.
Enemy targets detected. Commencing support.
There we go. So guys, usually I have a healer in my party. And because of that, I don't really pay attention to any of the buffs, debuffs, because he literally can bring a person back from the dead, so doesn't matter to me. I'm just...
Ouch! Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Okay. I really like, from the emotes, I really like the disgusted look. This one. It's so good. And I think the one on fire is like lit. Quite literally. I don't know which one to choose. What do you think there, Crow? Which one would you like to use more? Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Ooh. What do you think there, Crow? Which one would you like more to use? I'm torn. They're both amazing. Boom! Oh, jeez.
That's better. You're a good person.
I am a good person. Ooh, yeah, let's do fire. Fire is good.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Just in time.
No, I don't need healing.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Ready to...
Yeah, I quite like the
You
fire
should try
one.
hard sometime. Watch this awesome move.
It can also be used as everything is okay. Everything is fine. Everything is perfectly fine.
keep up.
We're just on fire.
Follow hook and...
Wow. Oh gosh.
You're a good person.
That's true. That's very true. To be fair, I am a cruel DM. I make sure, like, the last two combats you've seen, I don't know if you've seen the one before. The group has honestly, I think I underestimated them. I thought, like, they're quite low level. I thought they were gonna be completely blapped and I didn't want to kill them yet. But I took no punches. I'm putting them up against really dangerous things.
This awesome move.
So, I think their combat with the other two hags before, they were so much worse. I mean, they came to close to death, and the only reason they didn't die is because they had the paladin with them, Luba. Because guess what? I told them this is going to be kind of a horror-themed campaign, right? It's going to be a lot of like mystery and like it's fantasy, but
carefully.
it's like horror in plain sight. Do you know what I mean? It isn't like Barovia or vampire fantasy where you go into a place and there's just horror, dead people everywhere. It's more of like everything is fine in Ba Sing Se. The city's great. There's nothing going on.
Don't hesitate.
And there's a bunch of hags stealing children. Do you know what I mean? This is sort of the vibe I was going for. And guess what? None of them took any healing. And I went, smart choice. Smart choice. And to be fair, I made a paladin mostly because she was just one of the NPCs. Yeah. Oh, I've been making them do wisdom saving throws ever since they entered the city, and they still don't know what it's for. And I love it because it's a mechanic where the longer they leave it, the worse it's gonna get.
Here I come.
And so far, they have done nothing to investigate. And I've dropped quite a few hints as to what's going on.
Too late to repent.
But they have not even looked. And because the hags are there, yes, and they're doing things. And they're quite, you know, they're the least secretive of all the things that are happening in this town. And the guys are like, oh yeah, no, let's go kill the hags. Because, you know, that's pretty obvious that's what we must do. Yeah, no, they don't even know it's a problem. Because what I did a really smart thing, okay? I mean, they don't usually watch my stream, so I don't think they're here, so that's good. But I did a really smart thing where at the very first episode, I mean, it's on YouTube if you want to watch it, but on the very first episode when they were coming into the city, right? I've given them a little droplet that only one of them noticed. And then they went to an inn to, you know, stay overnight. And the same, like, the secret thing came with them to the inn, and I kept being like, this is very sus, you might want to investigate. And then a little commotion happened, and like a table came to life and tried to kill the innkeeper, and they had to protect the innkeeper from the table. And then obviously they started investigating that mystery and completely forgot about that first breadcrumb. But since then they've been in the city for like 7 days, which in my world a week is 9 days, but they have not done any investigations, and there's been things happening in the background that I have notes on. I just want them to forget about this for longer, because the problem is gonna grow and it's gonna get worse the longer they do other things, and that's why I love throwing other things at them so they don't go deal with the OG problem. So this is why even if they're clearing all of these things quite quickly, that's perfectly fine by me. Yeah. Oh, by the way, if you were worried why this particular combat was so easy, you know, they show up and the hag doesn't even hurt them. The police, I mean, this was a setup, obviously. I mean, they wanted to get all the people who started sniffing around what the hags were doing in the city in one place and get them arrested. That's what smart people would do. Why would they come in and fight them head on and then maybe die, like the other two stupid hags? These guys are just gonna use the city guards and police against them. Discredit them. Make them complete, like, whatever they say, make sure the police will never believe them. And that's it. Even if they start claiming that you're a hag, you've been kidnapping children, you're doing some weird soul bullshit, like you're stealing people's souls, you know, if you discredit them in front of the police, nobody will ever believe them again. And you can carry on doing whatever you want to do. Don't you think? So that was the point of this. It was like an elaborate trapping them in. And obviously when Fervorand and Bax, they started, like the police arrived and they still attacked the woman in front of the police, I was like, oh god, yes, please. Oh, the trial is gonna be so much fun. You know what I mean? There's a lot of you probably who don't know what I'm talking about, but that's about our D&D game on Tuesday. I'm really looking forward to the next episode. The trial, as I call it, probably. God, I've got a headache. So Necro, do you usually eat takeaway? Oh, no, not that. Like, what's your favorite, like, food? What's your favorite type of food? Is like Korean, Japanese cuisine, Italian, Indian, pizza, burgers? Just, I don't know, just curious. Like something, if you and your friends hang out and you're like, oh, nice. Nice. Are you streaming that? Or is it just for your peeps at home? That sounds like such a cool concept. Right, I think I've done most of it. Okay, so we got Stagnant Shadow, Echo of War, Salvage any relic, take one photo. Okay. Ooh, I forgot to do something. Okay. Well, that's good though, because at home it's like very, it's nice and personal. I like IRL games, I just don't get to play them enough. That's a bit of a problem for me. That's a bit sad, yeah. Because even with oh, how do I undo this? There we go. Ooh, Feywild sounds fun. Do you have like an ongoing campaign then? Or right, let's we haven't been logged in for a while into Star Rail. There's a lot of things to do. Lots of homework, as they say. So I'm just going to quickly check in. And then we're going to actually play the game. Instead of doing a bunch of these. I don't know. Should I pull for her? She's... Jinglu is pretty cool. But I don't know if there's going to be like a male version. Oh, thanks so much, Emily. Good luck with your streams as well. Yeah, I'd like the fire one, but for sure we can deal with Twitter DMs after this. Thanks so much. I'm so happy I won. Yay. Right. Can I exchange? Yeah. Oh, hello. Ooh, that's really cool. Thing is, Mads and Danny and Gabe, they're my friends, like on Discord, because we live in different countries. Oh. Ah! Did you poison it in real life? That would be a commitment. A crime, but a commitment. I mean, I would, instead of poisoning it, I would put a lot of pepper in it. So, like, they'd be eating it, and then they would bite onto, like, a pepper, and it would explode over the mouth and go, and I'm like, yeah, the food is poisoned. And they would actually have a little scare, and I'm like, no, I just put a lot of pepper in it to fuck with you. That was brilliant, though. I love it. Alright, okay. Claim all. Oh, hello. That is a lot of, that is a lot of stuff. The wars. Okay. But yeah, I'm certain your friends love it. I think I've run a few IRL games, but mostly with Danny and Gabe and Mads and a few other people. We play on Discord because, you know, they live in different countries. Yeah. Sometimes, like, one-shots are fun, because you get to make a character that you don't care if they die, so you can completely go for crazy antics. But sometimes, you know, the long-term characters, you get so attached to them that, you know, you're kind of a little bit too careful sometimes, and you don't want them to die. But you can have a lot more fun with, like, one-shot ones. What I did before was we played one shot for one of our campaigns, and I made this like crazy goblin, and then the crazy goblin was taken. Well, basically she survived the battle royale, and they made her one of like the villain's henchmen for the main campaign, and it was beautiful. It was so funny. Okay. I mean, I've always lived in really big cities. So, I've always had amazing takeaway options. I barely cook. It's affordable and cheap, and literally all times of the day. You want Indian food at 3 AM? Sure, there's probably a place that cooks it for you. 24/7. Right. Who should we okay. I know this is getting confusing. I've been blabbering around for an hour. That's really good. Like, I know how to cook, but I haven't cooked in so long. Because, you know, when you cook only for yourself, it's weird. You always either make too much or too little, and it's never, really isn't ever enough. So, you know. Righty. Okay, yes, that's what I was doing. I was deciding... Ooh. Have you ever cooked any Russian food? Or, like, Eastern European food? Who should we get the relics for? Right. I think Blade needs different ones, but I don't know where to get them. Right, Blade. Yeah, I've had. I mean, my grandma makes a certain borscht, and then my mum makes one. And my mum's is divine. There's nothing that can top it. And so every time I tried one, it was just not it. And then I found this one restaurant that can do it exactly how I like it. And I'm like, okay, this is my regular now. It's really expensive, though, so I can't go every day. But it's more like the ingredients. I find in England, where I live, the ingredients are just too sweet. Like, the carrots are sweet. It's weird. The carrots, the potatoes, all of them are slightly sugary, and that causes the borscht to be, like, super sweet, and it's supposed to be mild. And that's why it's like, I don't know, and especially the beetroot. Beetroot is the thing that makes borscht. And unfortunately, beetroot in the UK is literally just a hunk of sugar. And it ruins the soup. It doesn't make it hearty. So, yeah, I gave up. I did try it once, but no, I could never get the balance right. I know, right? I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's the way they grow things here, but all the vegetables are sweet. This is why people here have such bad teeth. And also the really hard water. I think that's it as well. Yeah. Sometimes you want something like salty or hardy, you know. Right, let's go... Yeah, I mean, Jinguen has pretty good ones, but he doesn't have the boots. Yeah, let's go to Jinguen's. Oh, I cannot bake for the life of me. I have a friend who's... Oh, I can't handle spicy food. I have a friend who makes amazing... Oh, okay, that's the Echo of War, sorry. I have a friend who makes amazing cakes. So for everyone's at work, for everyone's like leaving drinks or leaving parties or graduations, it would be her making the cake at home, and that would be amazing. It would be so tasty. What am I looking for? Sorry guys, I'm very, very, like, it's been an hour and I've barely done fuck all. I'm very like, full of ADHD right now. So like, such ADHD energy, I can't. What do I do with this though? Garden Recollection. For the Lycos. Oh, okay. I have a bunch of stuff in the inventory and I'm like, what does it even do? What do I do with this? Right then. There we go. I've got 14 of these and 15 of these. So we're gonna do the Ice Queen. Ooh. Yeah. And this is the kind of game where you can afford to do this. Like, it's not real-time fighting, which is why I like it, because you can chat a lot more to people and get to know them better. No, not inventory. This one. Can you... I can't pick the quests. There we go. We're gonna go to you, my queen. This boss battle, though, is so much fun. This one is at the end of chapter 1. And it's one of the most amazing boss fights I've ever seen. I can set it to automatic and just chat. That should be fine. The music is amazing here.
Christ.
It's so good.
A brave new world.
Also, tell me if it's too loud. I'll try to reduce the volume of the game in the background.
Here is thunder.
Ready to be crushed.
Nothing
Time for
major.
the old world to
Alright,
collapse.
good.
Bloom. Repay.
The song here in the background is
Your
so
end
good.
approaches.
So yeah, the reason why I don't really pay attention to a lot of the fights, because I've got Luocha, which is the blonde guy. He's a healer that can basically take you from like 1 to max. And I've got Sky Daddy, Jingyuan, who is the lightning guy, and he does crazy damage. And of course I've got Blade, who is not completely like leveled up, but he's pretty good. So I don't have to, like, every combat I basically don't really pay attention unless it's like basically the version of Genshin's tower, you know, the 12th floor tower that resets twice a month. Unless it's that, you know, I only pay attention there. Everywhere else, the combat is just for enjoyment.
Receive divinity.
The dead return.
But yeah. So my favorite delivery would be, if I had to choose, probably Korean. There's so many good Korean restaurants in...
Translates into hope.
Yeah. Ooh, look at that damage. She's scary.
Engulf the past.
Such good boss battle music.
World cleansing dragon.
Power translates into hope.
Fail to send you.
Break.
The dead return.
They deceived me.
Amazing. One more time. Let's go. Yeah, good Korean spicy food is good. Like, that's the thing. I think I can handle Korean spicy. I can't handle like Indian spicy. I think the spice that's all about the pepper. I'm a white girl. It's hard. But when it's spicy like wasabi or kimchi or, you know, the other kind of spice like horseradish, easy. Easy.
Ready to be crushed. You will not take away our hope.
Was that it?
Receive divinity. Repay.
The dead return! Here is thunder!
Ooh, I'm listening.
Break! World cleansing dragon.
The Stellaron changes everything.
Fight.
Yeah. And you're just like, I've asked for a fucking Vindaloo, bitch. Give me a Vindaloo.
Engulf the past. Power translates into hope.
Grace. Bloom.
The dead return!
The drop.
Savor it for me.
Conflict is pitiless.
Did you just put the whole bowl into it? They give you like a bowl and stuff.
The only
Aww.
redemption. Power translates into hope.
Is that it? Receive divinity.
Yeah.
The dead return!
That's the thing though. Yeah, I've
World cleansing dragon.
personally I've both of my cultures, like both my mum's and dad's side, their cuisines are not, how do I put this? They're not spicy at all. Aww. That is kind of cute. But the thing is, like, I was used as a child to a very, like, bland cuisine. Do you know what I mean? It was very hearty. There was a lot of meat involved. Like, I eat so much fat. And the thing is, I have a metabolism that, like, the fat doesn't... How do I put this? I can just eat butter with a spoon or lard with a spoon. I eat so much dairy. It's ridiculous. So, dairy and meat. There's barely any bread or anything. But, like, dairy and meat, I can eat a lot. And things that usually somebody would try it and it would clog their arteries, I'd be like, nah, that's sure. Just give me pig lard, I'll eat it. Give me some salt, some pig lard and a vodka bottle. I'm off. Don't even need bread. I've got this.
Show no mercy.
So yeah, and then my other cuisine, my dad's side, it's very like it's very flavorful but not spicy. So it has a lot of like cardamom and a lot of those kind of spices. So it's got really good flavor, but just no heat to it. And so I was kind of used to eating those too. So when I first came to the UK and I tried Indian food, I was like, oh, it's gonna be similar to like Arab food. No, I almost died the first time. So I've learned that I can only handle korma and butter chicken. That's it. Any kind of spice that goes above that, it's too much. And when my friend made like chili, he's Indian, he made chili, and for me he made it not spicy, but I know what not spicy to him means, so I brought in a tub of sour cream. And he was like, what are you doing? I'm like, listen, if you want me to eat the food in your house, I will need this. And he goes, sour cream? I'm like, yes. And so whenever he gave me the chili, I tried it, and I was like, nope, and just drowned it in sour cream, and I could eat that. And he looks at me and said, you are really a basic white girl. You cannot have any spice. I'm like, no. But then, mind you, I brought some proper horseradish from a Polish restaurant because, like, it's hard to get in the UK. Not the sweet horseradish, the one that clears out your sinuses, you know, the one that your grandmother used to give you when you had a cold so you could breathe instead of the nasal spray. I put it on some bread. I just put it on bread and eat it. And then he tries it and he goes, I'm going to die, it's going to kill me. And I'm like, what? Mate.
Power translates into hope.
Nothing major.
Yeah, I would be that friend that would just, in advance, request you to not cook spicy and then bring a tub of sour cream because I know you. Just be like, it's fine. Everybody else can have the spicy food. I'm just going to be sitting here and drowning it in my dairy. It's fine. Well, this is how you get such a milky complexion. You have to eat a lot of milk and dairy. That's not how it happens. I mean, I'm a biologist, but it definitely isn't how it happens, but that's what they tell you happens. And to be fair, I do consume a not normal amounts of milk. Like, I don't just have it in my tea, I just drink milk. Sometimes I'm just craving it, and I would, like, just buy full fat. Oh, also, who invented semi-skimmed milk? Ooh, yeah, that makes sense. But then the spiciness, that's weird, man. Yeah, but so the fact is, like, I would get, what I would do, I lost my train of thought. Oh my god, I'm so discombobulated today. Same. Oh my god, I went to Cyprus to visit some friends at some point, and I remember going on a beach, and I had this really bright fuchsia swimsuit, 2-piece. And my friends there, they're like, they've got this beautiful, like, smooth olive skin complexion. They tan amazingly. And I remember going on the beach with a lot of sunscreen because I know in advance I will burn. And we're walking around and they were swimming in the ocean. And they come out and they're like, you know, we could find you on a beach full of people. And I'm like, how? It's like, you're so white. You reflect the sun like a beacon. You literally, because of all the sunscreen, you basically are like a shining beacon walking on the beach. We could see you. And I went, oh my god. That's how white I am. No, I either freckle or just turn purple. There's two modes to me. Freckle or purple. There isn't a middle ground. It's bad. Okay. What do you want from me, mate? Oh, there we go. Right. But yeah, no, my Cypriot friends made fun of me a lot. My friends make fun of me a lot. I'm kind of used to it. I'm just like, at this point, I block it out. It's fine. I used to feel shy sassing them back, but now I become a savage. I completely destroy their personality in return. Like, they make fun of me and I'm like, okay. And I stay quiet for a bit. And then when push comes to shove, I will say something that will rock their world and make them sit in a corner and, like, in a fetal position for 15 minutes or something. As revenge. Right. Okay. Salvage any relic. We can do that now. So I have a bunch of relics I don't really need. Ah, you can hear my nose. It's clogged. It's bad. Yeah, let's salvage it. No, not lock it. Salvage it. Whee! There we go. Gives you a little bit. Ooh, and we're probably gonna go Stagnant Shadow. Yeah, why not? We need to farm anyway. Ooh. Let's see which ones we've got already. What's this? Glorious Death. They're probably gonna be useful for something, won't they? Right, what do we have here? So we have arrows. Ooh, we have these. What are these? Gelid Chitin. Chitin? Horn of Snow. Yeah, let's do those. Right, I'm the same. Like, yeah, I mean, in school, I had to be really careful because I was raised in Russia when I was a child. And they're basically your best friend. The best thing they could do if you take them shopping and you put on a dress and your friend says, instead of, maybe let's try a different one. Or, sweetie, you look amazing. It's, bitch, what are you wearing? You look like a pork cutlet. A pork cutlet stuffed into a tube. And then you're like, okay. It's like, go wear something else. This is horrible on you. And they would use these really, really painful metaphors. Like, my mum, one day, I woke up and walked down and she's like, hello, my little cow. And I went, what? She's like, you gained weight, didn't you? You might want to go to the gym. And I'm like, fuck, mum. She's like, I'm not buying you clothes a size higher. Better fucking lose weight. And then she would call me my little cow all up until I lost that weight. And then she was like, okay, you're normal size now. I'm like, wow. Shit. But, you know, you learn to, like, they do this because they love you. Okay? And honestly, I would rather a friend that I took with me to a shop. The reason I'm asking for your opinion is because I don't want to be embarrassed wearing this dress elsewhere and people are laughing behind my back. I'd rather you tell me, yeah, that. It's like, oh my god, what's up? What's up, bitch? So yeah, no, it is difficult. But you learn to tone it down. Really. That's the thing though, with Mads, Danny, and Gabe, like, we've learned to have this, like, you know how we bully Mads on stream a lot? We don't really, like, bully him, but he's used to it. That's the thing. It's now a national pastime of finding ways to bully him and calling him a furry or something. Honestly saying, there's nothing wrong with being one. It's just the fact that he denies it so much while there is so much evidence in contrary. That's why we make fun of him. Like, if he just admitted it, we'd be like, okay, fair enough. But he's denying it, so we're like, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah. With me, it's always your real opinion. So, just tell me. Because then that will save us so much time. Because if I realise we're not compatible people, we just won't be friends anymore, and that's it. We will part on common ways. Rather than me thinking you're nicer than you really are, and then one day when I invite you to, like, a wedding or something, and you give the most horrible speech and ruin my day, and then we hate each other for eternity. Like, why do this weird dramatic bullshit where we could have just parted ways way earlier? Or if you're just honest and I'm like, oh my god, this bitch is exactly like me, this is amazing. And then we're besties, you know. I just don't understand. Yeah, exactly. I don't think I've gone shopping with a friend for the last 10 years. Mostly I think because my friends are like, we know you and we know what you'll say, so we don't take you with us. And I'm like, okay. And a lot of times when I have a phase now, I'm really into wearing long skirts, mostly because I'm just tired of trousers. With how my body shape is, trousers, I will buy them. They will be either, like, if I buy them wide enough for my hips, they're too long, because they're like, and that's too big on the waist, and I have to wear like a belt and then it bunches. But if I buy them when they fit on my waist, I can't fit my ass into them. So I'm like, fuck trousers. And so I decided I got these like shorts, like underskirt shorts, and then I just wear a waist skirt that's super long. Like all the way down into the floor, yeah. And then I put a t-shirt on top, and you can have like any kind of like nerdy t-shirts, with pop culture references, and then a long skirt, and that's how I go to work, and just like Timberland boots, summer, winter, spring, whatever. Mostly because of my kind of job, you walk a lot, and you tend to accidentally spill a lot of weird chemicals, so you do not want to wear open toe shoes. And yeah, and so that's basically my outfit. And sometimes a leather jacket if it's cold. But yeah, and a lot of my friends are like, why are you wearing these like grandma skirts? And I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. They're comfortable. I like them. They're comfortable. I really do not give a shit about your opinion. I'm not forcing you to wear them. I think they look amazing on me. They're like, yeah, they do, but surprisingly. But it makes you look older. I'm like, that's fine. I'm almost 30. It's fine. Leggings and long shirt. Yeah, I feel... maybe it's because I was raised in like an Arab... When I was a teenager, I was raised in like an Arab community, so... Yeah, I can't wear leggings without a skirt. It's just too revealing. I don't know. It just makes me uncomfortable, okay? I just don't like it. And it's not because of my body shape or anything. It's mostly like... I don't know. It's just not done. Like, you can do this at home, but you don't... Yeah, well, it doesn't matter, even if it's a super long shirt. It's weird. To be fair, I do have this, like, I don't know how this became a fashion channel, but I do have this, this weird, like, a hoodie dress. Do you know what I mean? It's not a hoodie dress, but it's like a sweater dress. So it is like a Christmas sweater, but it is really long and it's shaped like a beanie dress. I do wear that with leggings. That's okay. That's fine because they're both very thick materials. But just a t-shirt and like thin leggings, I don't know. I just feel exposed and I don't like it. Anyway. Okay, enough of the... Let's go farm. Might as well have this conversation while I'm farming. Okay. Well, to be fair, I do need to do only one, so... I'm so bummed I missed Dragon Boy. I really love the Dragon Boy. This one. This dude. I'm so sad I missed his banner.
Here, there's thunder. Is that it?
So yeah, we've just spent an hour and a half just farming for things. This is Genshin all over again.
Conflict is pitiless.
Your end approaches. World cleansing dragon.
Ooh, yeah. Oof. No, even mid-thigh is a bit like too short for me. I'd be like knee length. So it's not a shirt anymore, it's basically a dress.
Show no mercy.
Love it. And also I feel like, you know, with my body shape, my waist is like my crowning achievement, as they say. Like my ass can be as big as it can be, but my waist is the same since I was 16. So I'm like, you know, bitch, I want to keep it. And so that's why, you know, if you're wearing a large t-shirt, you're in a sort of like a blob shape. Unless you wear like a belt on a waist. That's such a Russian thing to do. Yeah, I know. It's like the Zoomers, all of like the teenage kids just love the crop tops. There's a reason why they're dead. There's a reason why the 90s died with the crop tops in them. They should have stayed in them. Nobody wants to see your belly, girl. It might be wonderful. You might have amazing abs, or you might not, but nobody wants to see that. Honestly. I just don't understand fashion these days. I really don't. To be fair, I wish we could go back to the times of like Victorian corsetry. That gave a woman shape, for sure. And you know that their skirts had huge pockets? Because of the way the corset and the hip pads worked, they had a huge space in between their actual legs and the outside of the skirt. So they would just attach bags underneath their skirt, so they never had to wear an outside bag. Do you know what I mean? But their pockets were so huge. It was beautiful. I mean, that fashion should come back. And also the corset really helped with with bad back and like osteoporosis and that kind of, not osteoporosis, but like, you know, with when you have like posture and you have back problems, corsets really helped. Like they kept your back straight and it helped with posture. And they weren't like breaking your ribs or anything. That's a myth. Really, some people went crazy and used to like lace them so tight. But normal people would never lace them this tight. It's like, you know, it's the same discussion, which really pisses me off about historical shows, which I love watching those. It really pisses me off because a lot of actors are like, oh no, they had to corset me in. Oh, I almost died. I'm like, bitch, listen. Let me explain something to you. Working women in those days, they didn't need to lace it that tight. Yeah, those are amazing. And they don't get caught in the bicycle. It's great. Oh, I love Bernadette Banner. I follow her. Oh my god, yes. That's how... I was literally about to recreate Bernadette's rant about corsets. Oh, you watch her too? She's great. She's great. Have you seen her shows where she was trying to like... Yeah, where she was trying to like wash her hair using a routine of the Victorian era? Or like do the laundry, aka Victorian era? It was so good. Hello, Sheriff. Oh my god, Necro. Yes! I really need to rewatch a lot of her videos. I love Bernadette. She is so funny. Especially her, like, you know, her rating of the historical shows and the outfits. Sickeningly good. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Actually, from Bernadette, this is how when I watch shows, I'm like, there's a new historical show. I wonder if I should watch it. And then Bernadette's like, it's got peak costumes. I'm like, I'm in. I'm watching this shit. She's my source of inspiration. So, like, Bernadette, and another one is Karolina Petrovska, aka Meme Mom. She's from Poland. And she tends to do, like, a more variety of costumes other than just Victorian. But she is so funny. Oh my god, her memes are the best. Oh, right. I don't know. I like Regency. But I'm the type of girl that if you give me Regency straight romance, I'll be bored. Give me Regency game romance, then I'm into it. If it's straight, it ain't it. That's kind of how I go. Honestly, it's because there's so much entertainment that's extremely, like, based upon straight romance. And I'm like, it can be good, but it's just... This is just what everybody's done forever. And honestly, Jane Austen has done it the best. The best witty straight romance that could ever happen in Regency era has already been done by Jane Austen. Why bother? However, now, if you make it gay... Now that's interesting. Or if you make it like, I don't know, if you just add something interesting to it, like that's what I mean. Give me a plot point. Give me a Regency romance with a murder mystery, or like give me a Regency romance where you know Napoleon invades and they have to do something, and a girl has to dress up as a guy and go into an army or something. You know, give me some shit like that. Do not give me just, oh no, did the Baron look at me and his secret is he doesn't want children. Fuck that. Yeah, no, Mulan is my favorite. Oh, one of my favorite, absolute favorite Russian films, actually. Surprisingly, it's been done in the 60s or the 70s, and it's about a novel, but it's about this girl during the Regency era, but in Russia, when Napoleon invaded, and apparently she dressed up as an army officer and joined the army, and it's like literally Mulan, but Regency Mulan in Russia. It was so good. And I remember it being like a multi-part, like almost like BBC series, but in Russia, and it was such a good show. And like she fell in love with an officer, of course, there who like, okay, listen, this is the 70s Russia, Soviet Union at its best, extreme propaganda. But even there, he had this whole joke of, wait. Well, to be fair, they didn't. It's really weird because he was like into her, but it was more like, this dude is such a good friend of mine, I will die for him, kind of thing. Like, it was like bromance going on. And then the funny part is, when he figured out she's a woman, there wasn't this like, oh, you're a woman, no, what are you doing here? It was like, fuck, we're in the middle of a battlefield, shit, really, is this the time? Is this the time to tell me you're a woman? And she goes like, well, I just thought I might tell you before we die. And he goes, oh, fuck's sake, girl, let's just get out of here now. It was so good. And then after the thing, she was just like, I'm in love with you. And he goes like, I'm sorry, I see you as a friend. And they didn't get together. It was so good. I mean, they got together in the end. But at first, he literally went, sis, listen. You're my bestie, but it's kind of weird for me right now. And then, you know, when she went home and her parents, like, grounded her for a long time, and then finally, I think, like, years later at a ball they meet, and he's just like, I thought about it, and yeah, fine, I like you. It was just so refreshing. I loved it. Because of that, like, I've got such high standards for historical drama to the point where, like, give me some shit. Like, to be fair, you know how Bernadette has a bit of a rant about Outlander, and the fact that their outfits were so good in season 1, and they started deteriorating as the seasons went by. To be fair, I agree. Season 1 and 2 had like amazing costuming, but then I think in season 6 and 7 or something, like the last ones, I honestly started getting a bit like, yeah, you know, not really into it. I think it's mostly because Claire actually went back into the future and then came back and was like, I'm gonna make more functional outfits because, you know, we live in the middle of nowhere. I don't have to worry about people calling me a witch or something. I'm not into it. Like, girl, just do it. You've done, like, this is what annoys me. You've already done it in season 1 and 2 where you had a smaller budget. Just keep doing that. Like, what's your fucking problem? But no, I love Outlander. And my favorite character in Outlander, guess who it is? Lord John Grey. He's one of my favorite characters. Because, to be fair, listen, I'm going on a bit of a rant here. Oh yes, the book. The book is so good. Did you know that in the book, I just like the music, and I think the casting for the show is really good. Except for Lord John Grey. He's the one who they done dirty. Because I've discovered Outlander through the TV show, and then read the books. So the idea of Lord John Grey, I just love him because he has his own, like, spin-off books, which, when you read, they are actually more entertaining than the original Outlander. Because I feel like, you know when you think Claire and Jamie, they get themselves into so much trouble, they always are in the middle of some shit? Yeah, no. Lord John Grey is always in the middle of some shit. His first book is he's accidentally in a demonic cult. He went there because his ex-lover invited him and then tried to kill him. Book number 2, he goes to a party with some eels in London and ends up in the Battle of Canada. Book number 3, he goes to Jamaica because his mother got remarried and ends up dealing with weird zombies and snake men. It's so good. It's such a funny set of books. Oh, another one. He goes into a battle between England and, I don't know, Hanover or something, battle in the middle of Europe, and a cannon explodes next to him and he somehow survives. Like, he's so badass. And in the actual main books, he's like, I will do my duty. I'm an officer of the British law, and I get it. I've got a huge crush on Jamie because who doesn't? He's a beautiful man. But I understand he'll never be mine. I must accept it. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, motherfuckers. Nah, yeah, that it just makes me feel like Claire and Jamie, but that's the thing, I feel like Jamie accidentally gets involved in this shit, and Claire just ends up, because she can't help herself but help people, she ends up in the middle of shit all the time. But Lord John Grey is literally, honestly, I shit you not, minding his own business. Absolutely minding his own business. Yeah. John just ends up, as I said, and apparently in the books, what's beautiful, he's like 5'4" or something. He's tiny. He's a tiny, blonde, skinny Englishman who is just so cool. He's amazing. Hi, Psycho. Sorry, we're just raving about Outlander. I know I'm supposed to be playing the game, but Outlander, though. I really should just make, like, a just chatting stream where we get to talk about TV shows. But no, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with the Outlander books. I really want to read the Lord John trilogies again. And because it's so sad, because, like, you know, he's got this huge... He's in love with Jamie. He's in love with Jamie so badly. And he understands he'll never have him. Because Jamie's in love with Claire and they're, like, you know, made for each other or something. And John is just like, fuck it, man. Yeah. He's like, fuck it, man. Listen, I love this man. I will forever love this man. I will even raise his child if I love this man. I mean, I will do whatever I can. And it's so sad because there's so many, like, other characters in those side books who he could have had a good life with, but because he's so hung up on Jamie, he just can't. And I feel so bad for him. I mean, like, if anybody deserves a nice romance story, it's poor Lord John Grey. Everybody else can go fuck off. My John needs a boyfriend that loves him. That loves him back. It's not fair. Why? I can't help it. Pining gays are just my kryptonite when it comes to TV shows, especially historical TV shows. I didn't know it was a genre I was into, but I guess I am into it now. Oof. Sorry, that was a full 20-minute rant we just went on. Necro. Oh, whoopsie. Okay, so we have... Oh, we have to do assignments. I completely forgot about these. Where are they? There we go. And that's the thing, me with my fucking ADHD, it's not the best. I can't help myself but be derailed. I can't just say, no, everyone, we're focusing on the game. That's what we're doing. If it's something interesting, I'm gonna go off and I'm gonna forget what time it is. This is why I can never start a conversation with my friends at night, because I'll go to sleep at like 5 a.m. And I'd be like, oh, just one last thing. Oh, just one last thing. One last thing. And they're like, oh my god, Nat, didn't you want to go to sleep like 5 hours ago? And I'm like, yeah, but... That's true, Panda. Very true. Oh, you got a little scarf, Panda. That's so cute. Ooh, many. Do tell. Right, what was I doing? I completely forgot what I was doing. Right, we need to go do Simulated Universe for all the rewards. Yeah. Okay. Did I do World 7? I haven't! Ooh. Interesting. Lobster fishing? You're going lobster fishing? Damn! That sounds fun. Elation. Okay, we got Hunt and Abundance. Hunt, Abundance, and Remembrance. Got it. It's really cool. Do you have like a boat? Right, what do we got here? That's amazing. Do you go on your own or do you have like a crew? Are you a captain of a vessel? Oh, Sheriff. That's really funny. Okay, which one? Oh, that's so cool. Do you pretend to be like pirates when you're out on the sea? I would do that 100% if I had a boat. By the way, you know, I put chat interaction in the tags, and I didn't know how relevant it was going to be to today's stream, actually. It's totally chat interaction, mostly. Barely playing games. Panda, you've got taste. You've got taste. Okay, so we've got a bunch of... oh, like sea shanties? I would play tons of sea shanties. Right, we've got lightning, fire, ice. Lightning, fire, ice. We don't really need much wind, do we? Right. Now, I'll take you. Right, which one should we go? Should we go Remembrance? These are for ice stuff. Yeah, I'll go for Remembrance. Let's go with that one. Yeah. I've actually only had lobster once. Ooh, what's this? 50 cosmic fragments. Oh. I'll take this one. So this is for you, Necro, if you wanted to see if you're gonna like Star Rail. This is like the version of Abyss in Genshin.
A one-time enemy.
Yeah, it is expensive to be fair, but
Blade and flight.
it is quite nice. But I don't know. I prefer like crayfish,
Thunder.
because in my town, where I was raised in Russia. We lived on a river, and in September, when it's my birthday, it was a crayfish season, and you could buy like 5 kilograms for like £50, UK pounds. I don't know, that's like $60. But you could buy 5 kilograms of live crayfish for $60, and you could like cook them to whatever you like. And we used to boil them in this like broth made of beer, dill, a bunch of other spices. Every family had their own like crayfish broth recipe, and you would just dump them in there. And then you would, you would open them up and eat them yourself. And like as a kid, I've been taught how to properly like shell crayfish after they've been cooked. And every birthday I would request crayfish, and my mum would be like, "It's the easiest to cook, but the problem is you're going to be dressed up all nice, and you know, when you're eating crayfish, the juices are going to be flying everywhere. Are you sure you want crayfish?" I'm like, "Yes, give me crayfish." Even now, when I come back to my town... Yeah, thanks. Even now, when I come back... No, it's not stew. You cook them in it, and then you pour the stew away, and you just eat them. But they absorb all of, like, the beer dill flavouring, and it's just crayfish. But no, even now when I come back, I always request crayfish, and my mum just sighs. But now I drink them with beer, and it's amazing. Because as a kid, I wasn't allowed to drink them with beer, but they would sometimes give me like 0% beer because it changes the flavour of crayfish completely. But it's such a... Honestly, it's not even a Russian way to eat crayfish. It's very like my town in south of Russia way of eating crayfish. And you wouldn't meet anyone else from Russia unless they're from the south of Russia when you tell them, "Yo, crayfish," and they go like, "Mmm." In Russia, they're called raki. Raki. Trout? I think I did. Yeah. Yeah. That sounds good. That sounds tasty too. Sea trout. I don't know. I feel like seafood stews are weird. Like, if it comes to crustaceans, I want to, like, see them in their own carapace and then break through it and, you know, work hard to get that meat. Ice damage. Let's go with ice damage. Why not? Sure, let's do all the blessings of remembrance. All of the ice. All of the ice.
How many can you block? Blade and flight!
That's the thing as well, like, I don't... You know, there's the Jinglu, the new character to roll in Star Rail, and I don't know if I want to get her, because she's also ice. She's really cool, but, like, I already have my little, ice sword boy. I don't know if I want her. I don't know if I want to keep my spins until I get something I really want. What is a gratin? I don't. You know, I keep hearing like this gratin. What is that? How do you make that? What makes a gratin a gratin? Ooh. Nope. There we go. Lightning.
Time for swordplay.
Ooh, nice.
Strike with heart. Practice is over. Swords descend.
Do you see that kitty?
Follow my charge.
With lightning. Oh, with ice. Shit, lightning. Ice. Sure. You could send a link. I'll try to click it. We'll see. Right. Ooh, it's like a deep fry kind of thing. So that you cook it in a shell and then you like put cheese in. Oh, that looks good. Damn, I'm hungry now. I've just had food. I've just had Indian food. What? Stop sending me food. Okay, bye-bye. Have fun. Okay, chat. Where should we go? Should we go combat or occurrence? Anybody has a choice? I usually roll a die. Because, you know, I play D&D and I have a lot of click-clack dice. It's kind of what I do. Any choices? Or shall we let the dice decide? Okay. That is a 14. We're going to do occurrence. I usually go even odd, but sure. Right. Ooh. I think it's a battle occurrence. The astral computer before you. A genderless human body at the bottom is running a calculation at a high speed. Seems to be simulating the collapse of a massive star. Only you know that you're playing a game of rock, paper, scissors with it. Oh, there's a chance of playing rock in a first game. Okay, so it's basically a game of chance. Okay, yeah.
How many can you block?
I think? No, I didn't read it properly, but...
Time for the master stroke.
Yes, Sky Daddy!
mercy.
Look at this one. It's such a cool ultimate, man.
Blade and flight!
Let's settle this.
There's no time to lose.
Okay, well, thanks for chatting with me, Necro. It's always fun to see you around. Go have Din Din.
Strike with heart!
You chose the wrong
Yeah,
enemy.
bye-bye. See you soon.
A foregone conclusion.
By the way, I don't know, Panda. You've seen this model before, right? It's not your first time seeing her. Good. Right, shielded characters. Speed increases. Yeah, let's do dots. Why not? Okay, let's do the same shebang again. D20. Okay, bye-bye. Привет, не тупи, я вижу твою красную кошку.
Life is as ephemeral as time and leaf, and full of
11.
strife.
Okay, 11. That's odd. Let's go combat. Whoop.
Time for swordplay!
Explode. Okay, let me sit back properly. Posture is important. I have to do a posture check. Gucci. No, there we go.
Blade and flight!
I'll see you off.
Ooh, my posture's all proper now. My back is thanking me right now.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
Yes, bonk him with a crypt. What?
Here, this thunder.
You impede me. The fight is set.
Receive divinity.
Unnecessary.
Stop it.
Repay.
Get some help. Right, ooh. Guaranteed crit. That's always good. Ooh, okay. Energy frozen. Let's try that one. That sounds good. Ooh, we've got elite. There's a boss battle.
When faced with an army, bide your time and time your
Let's
attack.
wait.
Shift the balance!
Hello, lady. I love your design, but I'm going to have to kill you now.
Hey,
Grasp of nature. Mastery of immortality.
Show
Bye,
no
ma'am.
mercy.
That paradise may be
Yeah,
able to
crit.
savor it for me.
Help the Emperor strike with heart! Practice is over. Swords descend!
Just put everything into that first round.
follow my charge.
Your end approaches. I failed to send you.
Yeah.
A one-time blade and flight!
You chose.
This lady be easy.
The dead return.
Is this the first boss? Trifling. I say this, but the final boss is gonna whoop my ass. I just know it.
Our roots run deep to my heart's content.
Time for swordplay. Strike with heart.
I'll see you off.
Let's go.
Conflict is pitiless.
All the crits.
Bloom. Unnecessary.
Ooh, nice. He got dispelled.
I failed to send you.
It's poetic that Blade gets the last shot. Ooh, we've got... D-drops charged. Yeah, let's go this one. Right, Cosmic Fragment requires... Ooh, let's do that one. That one's good. Ooh, very nice. Awesome. Look at these amazing new items. And let's go to Bane of Respite. Bloop. Oh no! Oh, okay. It depends on how many you destroy, I see. Well, let's call them in. Hello, Herta. Great. And combat again. Climbing up that tower.
Who goes there?
No one. Just a little boy. I'm just a little boy.
Someone there.
Haha. Didn't know why I did that weird voice. I'm sorry.
How many can you block? Blade and flight.
Smack, smack.
There's no time to lose.
Here.
There's thunder.
I will dispatch you. The fight is set.
Kill him. Kill them all.
Strike with heart.
Amazing.
Receive divinity. Unnecessary.
Ow!
You chose the wrong enemy.
I like how he says, ow.
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless.
Okay.
Time for swordplay.
Here we go. Ooh. No, I don't want to cast. Ah, damn it.
I can breathe easy again.
Repent.
I misclicked.
Eternals.
The dead return.
Die, bro.
Blade and flight.
Bloop.
I'll see you off.
Practice is over. Swords descend.
Oh, I should have just done that one first. Hold on. Just gonna write about. Just gonna write to Emily about the emote. That's great. Here is my girlie. Let me get... I think I have a picture of Sylfania. And I'll have another one, I think. You know what? I'll just do it. I'll just do it later. There's no point in doing it now. It's not going to be done now. I wrote to my friend like, oh my god, I'm feeling so tired today. And my friend's like, you're always tired. This is not news. Not news. Lower than 50. Ooh. This one's good. Energy's regenerated. Yeah, let's go. Energy regen for the win. Hello, sir. What? No. How did I get ambushed? Actually, hold on. I'm actually just going to increase this in size. There we go. And I'm gonna move this down a bit.
The sword is like water. It cannot remain still.
Be quiet, child. Mummy's busy. Mummy's editing her interface to get the game to be a little bit larger. So be quiet, child. I think this is good. I want it to be a bit larger. Because in Genshin, I want the code to be seen. That's why I have it smaller. But for Star Rail and other games, we don't really need to keep it. Yeah, let's do it this way. This is all like a temporary measure until I get like a proper overlay. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what kind of overlay I want.
Show no mercy.
It's gonna be this for now. Right,
Blade and flight!
Let's settle this.
bonk bonk.
Eternal
Bonk again.
Return!
A foregone conclusion.
There we are.
Conflict is pitiless.
The fight is set.
Murder. Murder death. What do we get? Shield. Emotional decluttering. That's a cute name. Alright, let's see. Even encounter, odd combat. That's an encounter. Let's see. Ooh, that's a new one. Group of ancient bloodthirsty behemoths in an ancient city of an abandoned star system. Oh. You notice signs of mutation in one of them. Its skin is covered by a layer of gilded hard shell. Seems to be suffering from the mutation. You stare straight into its droopy eyes. Help the young beasts get free. Ooh. I'll take the level 3 curio. These aren't beasts.
That paradise, savor it for me.
These are robots.
Receive divinity.
Help me improve. Strike with heart.
Follow my charge.
Here,
This thunder.
Thunder.
blade knows no mercy. Your end approaches. Here.
Thunder and lightning. Damn. Woof.
Time for swordplay. Blade and flight. Practice is up. Swords descend.
Bloom.
Oh, heal yourself.
Repay. Eternal
The dead return.
There you go. Lorcha is literally the best healer. Hands down. No cap. I mean, the guy basically has a passive heal that
Show no
can
mercy.
trigger at any point during a round. Has an active heal and debuff removal. Has a passive that if you have like 2 stacks of something, any attack anyone makes heals everybody. Like, hot damn. This man.
There's no time to lose.
This man is MVP heal. Don't need anyone else.
I will dispatch you. Here.
You can literally have a group full of attackers that damage their own health, and Lorcha will just save their ass.
Blade and flight.
You chose the wrong enemy.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna roll for Jinglu. She seems cool. I'm a weak woman. I really like her style.
Receive
It's really
divinity.
cool.
I can breathe easy again.
Eternal
The dead return.
She's got mom energy.
Time for
I'm
swordplay.
into that.
I'll see you off.
Bang bang.
Conflict is pitiless.
Murder.
A blade knows
Murder
no
death.
mercy. The fight is set. Here. A veil to send.
Kill him.
The swords descend.
Kill him!
Indeed. Murder. Let me just refill my lemonade. Oof. Sorry about that unintentional ASMR. Right. Blessing. Ooh. 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 That's really cool, actually. Okay. Frozen is best. Not gonna lie. Frozen is the best status in the game.
Let's wait and see.
I commend.
Oh yes, this counterattack piece of shit.
Repay. Too little.
Jesus, hello.
Help me improve.
Good afternoon, sir.
Strike with heart.
You
Call
chose
your little
the wrong
boys.
enemy.
All you boys. Come on, I know you want to.
Your end approaches.
Stay close.
There you go.
Not a
Fucking knew it.
step back.
Show no mercy.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return.
And your little boys are dead. That sounded wrong, but it's true though.
Blade and flight.
Stab, stab.
Conflict is pitiless.
That paradox.
Yep.
Savor it for me.
Smash.
Receive divinity.
Smash.
Fail to send you.
Strike with heart.
Stab, stab. Oh no, why did I do that?
The dead return.
Should have waited for the boys. Should have waited for the gang.
Just give it up.
Jesus.
There's no time to lose.
I will dispatch you.
How many can you block? Blade and flight. Practice is a
Come on, boy.
descend.
Let's settle this.
Stab, stab.
Follow my charge.
Stab, stab.
Strike with heart.
Yeah.
I'll see you off.
On my mark. Here stands the Silvermane Guard.
There's no time to lose.
Ooh, hello, Silvermane Guard. Get frozen. Get wrecked.
This thunder.
That paradise. Savor it for me.
Smash.
Bloom. Fail to send you.
Smash.
Time for swordplay. Blade and flight.
The fight is set.
Eternal
The dead return.
Still frozen. This is fun. Stab,
How
stab.
many can you block? Strike with heart.
A blade knows no mercy.
And of course, Blade gets the final kill. It's always Blade. Alright, frozen enemy dissociation. Ooh, yeah. Right, Blessing of the Hunt. Now let's get a Blessing of the Hunt. Ooh, alright. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very good. Herta, what are you gonna say? Cosmic fragments, yep. Very good. And let's go into the next room. See what's up. Oh, it's an occurrence, okay. Interesting. What are we gonna get? Ooh. You stroll alongside a blue lagoon, pass through a garden, IPC branch bank. The more you deposit, the higher the interest rate. You can withdraw 200 cosmic fragments. Ooh. Yeah, let's go do this one. Let's go encounter.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. Rare materials. Yeah, cycle. Demon Lord will be born after a tree. Once the Demon Lord emerges, calculations are 4 cycles away from its arrival. Ooh, but victor within 4. Let's try. I mean, we do have the,
Show no mercy.
Help me improve. Blade and flight.
Let's go.
Practice is up. Swords descend.
Nice. Stab, stab.
You impede me. Your end approaches.
Kill it. Aw, poor baby didn't even get to attack. Okay, well he did now.
Receive divinity. Unnecessary.
Stop it.
Paradise. Savor it.
I don't need
for me.
health. I've got this.
Time for sword plus strike with heart.
2 turns, motherfucker. Alright. HP below 50. Extra fighting spirit. This one's good. Ooh. Yeah, let's go with this one. Can I get back my cosmic fragments? Did they all get used up? Hey, Herta. Yeah, they all got used up! What kind of fucking bullshit is that? Right, well, that was stupid of me. Let's go fight a boss.
Let's go say hi.
Let's wait and
I commend.
Oh, shit. Right. Let's exchange you, my dude, for you. Sorry. What? No, that didn't work. What? Come on.
Will of preservation.
There we go.
Let's go say hi.
Perfect. As good as it's as good as it's gonna get.
Help me improve. Blade and flight.
eternal
Monk.
state.
Dead return! Here, this thunder.
Yay! Follow-up attacks.
How many can you block? Strike with heart.
Ow.
Nothing major.
Follow my charge.
Stab, stab. Ooh, okay. Freeze. Attack.
Show no mercy.
Lance
Attack.
ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Time for sword play. Blade and flight.
Attack.
Practice is over. Swords descend.
Yeah, ultimate. Bonk.
Eternal state.
Dead return!
Hit, hit.
Is that it?
Kiss, kiss, fall in love.
Lance at the ready.
Fire.
Strike with heart.
Fire. Ooh. Oh, of course he gets healed. Bullshit.
Underestimated you.
There's no time to lose.
Absolute bullshit.
How many can you block? Blade and flight.
I'm on guard.
Let's settle this.
Yeah, break it. Call your boys. There we go.
Eternal state.
Now bonk your boys.
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless.
Oh, sure, attack me. Doesn't matter. You're all gonna die.
Show no mercy.
Boom, boom, boom.
Strike with heart. Practice is
There
over.
we go.
Swords descend.
Crack. Oh, hello. Shit. That's not good.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward! Lance at the ready.
Oh boy. Come on. Bearing fruit. That's not good.
Time for swordplay.
Fruit's never good.
Blade and flight.
There's no time to lose.
Here, there's thunder.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Smack.
Eternals.
The dead return!
Neighbors are doing something fun. Oh, good job. You woke up.
Lance ablaze.
Come on.
Lance!
Ultimate.
Forward!
How many can you block? Strike with heart.
Follow my charge.
I'll see you off.
Almost dead, my bro.
Not a scratch.
Oh boy.
Underestimated you. Receive divinity.
I can breathe
Yeah,
easy.
heal the child.
Time for swordplay. Blade and flight.
Yeah,
Swords
kill it, kill it, kill it. Come on.
There's no time to lose.
Whoa! Nice.
Victory
Very, very
by
good.
blade.
Okay. Yep. How much do we need? We need 40, don't we? So we need 30... No, 29? Very nice. Let's go. And I think we're going to have to do it a second time before it resets on the weekend. Ooh, index. That's good. Okay. Because the this place resets on Sunday. So if we want to get all the possible wins. Ooh, yeah, like I want to get this. These are for upgrading the let's go, HP boost. Okay, before we carry on, yeah, see, we just need to do it one more time. I want to take a look as to which which reagents we should get for upgrades for people. Oh, nice. For example, my dude here, his relics. What are good relics for him? Let us check. Oh, my back hurts so badly. Like, I slept so well today, but I've probably slept in a really bad position. Such stupid. Such a dum-dum. Okay, Blade. My guy, Blade. Actually, let's take a look at Lorcha. He's got his shit, right? Or no? Relics, come on. I do have Lorcha's main thing. Oh, sorry. My drink, because of condensation, is just water everywhere now. Yeah, well. Righty, he's got... What has he got? He's got, alright, he needs the sprightly Von Whack. Von Whack? Let's see about his, these bits. He needs attack percentage. Let's sort them. No. Set sprightly Von Whack. Brightly won't work. Where is it? Do you see it? There we go. Alright, and we need... What do we need? We need... attack percentage, HP percentage. That's pretty good. Lightning damage, no. HP percentage, attack percentage. This one is good. Crit rate. Effect rate. Attack percent. Ooh, imaginary damage boost. No, I need attack percentage. Fire damage boost, wind damage boost. Attack defense. I think what he's got now is good. What about this one? He needs ER percentage and attack. Break effect, effect resistance. Effect hit rate. Entry. Let's try this one. Maybe we'll get a new... Ah, he's got HP. Okay, so Lucha is actually quite fine. Don't need much for Lucha. Lucha's happy. Himeko I don't really build yet. This is Blade. Oh, that's Trailblazer. Well, let's just try it. He's the only useful fire person I've got. Do need to level him up though. There you go, good boy. Right, relics. What have you got, my dude? Not the talents. Oh, fuck off. Build light cones. Ooh, actually. Do you have this one? Yeah, superpose. There you go. 5 out of 5. Look at it. Isn't it gorgeous? Fully equipped. Blade. I'm spoiling you, my guy. Ooh, I need to buy that actually from Herta. That seems to be the best one. Alright. Relics. Let's see. I need... Ooh, yes. Ice. What are these called? Bellabog of the Architects. There we go. Okay. Right, for the Bellabog, I need defense percentage. Fire damage boost. Defense percent. Ooh. This one's actually better. Gucci, Gucci. Good job. Just leveling these up. Nice. Good. Nice, maximum. And this one I need for defense percent and effect resistance. Yeah, no, this one's the best one. Okay, so these two boys are happy. Don't need to do much for them. What have we got here? We got the characters. Jingyuan, there we go. My man in the sky. Jingyuan, no! Damn ads, always making the page jump before I get to click something. Jingyuan, Jingyuan, Jingyuan. Right. We need Celestial Differentiator. I think I got that. Celestial Differentiator. Where is it? There we go. Confirm. Right. I need it for lightning percentage. Perfect. We got that. Perfect. There we go. Good job. Right, and for this one we need attack percentage. And then crit. HP defense. Yeah, we don't have really good ones. So this one is an option. You might want to go get that one. Right, who else have we got? I don't know what the neighbors are doing. They're just moving something, and I can hear every single like step they take in their flat. I live on the ground floor, so nobody below me. I can jump. Nobody gonna give a shit. Right. Yes, Yanqing, my icy dude. To be fair, I actually don't have any ice characters, do I? No, I have March, but everybody hates March. I have Payla as well. Herta is an ice character? Yeah, I have a lot of characters that I don't use. So, really. Well, I can actually just level these up for, I don't know. I'm currently lacking level up materials. Ooh. So what do you guys think? Should we roll for ice girl, or should we keep our money until we get a dude we want? Fuck it, I'll just do one warp, you know. She is pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Let's do one. 6 days left anyway. Worst comes to worst, I will, you know, prep myself for whoever's come next. Yeah. What have I gotten? Ugh. I've got March's thing. Right, what do I need for you? You need Inert Salsotto. Stop it. So loud. Inert Salsotto. Do I have any? Inert Salsotto. I have 2. But from where? Okay. Inert Salsotto, we need more. So I need them for ice percentage and then crit. Ooh. That's pretty good. Break effect. Well, that's still pretty good. Yeah. Let's go with this one. Ooh. I don't know which ones I should put in though. Right, let's keep it as is. But let's equip it. And let's just enhance with whatever he was wearing before. There you go. Perfect. And we've got this one, which is from Inert Salsotto. There we go. We need to get ER percentage and attack percentage. Effect. Well, there's attack percentage. There's a crit. And ER. Let's take this one. This'll do. There we go. Good boy. And okay, so everybody's pretty happy with their stuff. Let's see Blade. Blade isn't happy though, I think. Blade's got a different... I don't think I have access to those yet. They're like in like level 8 or something. Or maybe. Maybe. Okay. We need... Messenger Traversing Hackerspace. Whatever that is. Do I even have any of that? Messenger Traversing Hackerspace. Nope, I don't have any of that. Well, let's see. What's this? Traverse HP. Broken Keel. It's more of a sea thing. Yeah, this one's the ice in the... Okay. Oh, equilibrium. Alright. Double rewards. Right, which one should we do? Do you guys want to do a bet? We can roll a die. Alright, well, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 5. Let's roll a d6. And if it rolls onto a 6, we roll again. Number 5. We're doing this world again. Doing this world again. All the fun and games. Let's do Remembrance once more. Seems to be a path that works. We're sort of going to speedrun this, so... Ooh, that's good.
How many can you block? Blade and flight!
Let's go. Stab, stab.
This thunder.
The fight is
go.
set.
Time for sword
Yeah.
play. Strike with heart.
Conflict is pitiless.
Boom, boom. Ultimate.
Show no
Destroy them.
mercy.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Right. Increase damage against frozen. Freeze your enemies. Yep. Ooh, already got my Path of Remembrance. That's cool.
Was I saying things?
No, it's me.
Take on me.
Imagine the dude in front of you just hits the air and
How
you're
many
like,
can you block?
bruh.
Blade and flight. Practice is over.
Yeah.
Swords descend.
Fast. Stab, stab.
Foregone conclusion. Eternal
The dead return.
And he explodes. Right. Okay, let's do a die again. Even combat, odd occurrence. Combat. Combat it is. You know, deciding on life, deciding on things in life when you're clicking or using a die, I always find to be the best. Because, you know, sometimes you're having a very hard decision. And you're like, oh, I don't know, I can't choose. I'm having decision fatigue. What you can do is just roll a die.
Here, this thunder.
And see which one.
You paid me. Your end approaches. Bloom. Unnecessary.
There we go. Ooh, my boy exploded.
That paradise. Savor it for me.
Go. Smash.
Blade and flight.
Boom. Oh,
Let's settle this.
look at that chain reaction. Love that. Super smart. Okay, effect hit rate, of course. And shield and apply freeze? Yeah. Yeah, let's go with this one. Reduce freeze resistance. Left even, right hot. Occurrence it is. Sorry that the dice rolling so loud. What have we got here? Oh, look at that. You're in a grassland. You're pixelated. Fun. Who is Mr. Jabbo? Sure. Obtain cosmic fragments. Yeah, let's get the fragments. Easy.
When faced with an army, bide your
Let's
time
wait.
and time your attack.
Shift the balance.
Ookie. Ookie pookie. Ice, ice, baby.
Repay. Eternal sleep.
The dead return.
Bonk. Get iced. Freeze and ice.
Help me improve. Strike with heart.
Follow my charge.
Conflict is pitiless.
And ultimate. Ice is
Show no
literally the
mercy.
best.
A blade knows no mercy. The fight is set.
Lightning!
Blade and flight! Practice is
And destroy him. He dead.
Let's settle this.
Guten Abend. Boom boom.
I will dispatch you.
Stab.
Strike with heart.
Stab. Death and destruction imprisoning me.
How many can you block?
All that I see.
I'll see you off.
Absolute sorrow.
Eternal step.
Dead returned!
Bonk. I just like saying bonk.
I failed to send you.
Revenge.
Here, this thunder.
Time for Slade and flight.
And he dies. For my cute ice boy. Okay, Fighting Spirit. Let's do this one. It's pretty good. Ooh! Random Blessings. Ooh, let's do that. Look at all that money. Yeah! Money, money. Let's download our Fireboy. Hurts her. Yeah, let's use Cosmic Fragments. Damn, that's a lot. It's almost 1,000. We're rich. We're rich, everyone. Hello. Had time to change character to hit you.
Strike with heart.
Ooh, these are a bit tougher.
Swords descend.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Conflict is pitiless.
You in pain.
Yeah, multiple stab.
Show no mercy.
Your end approaches.
And they're gone. Beautiful. Okay. Ooh, this one's good. Hello. Get over here. You're a treasure bomb.
That paradise. Savor it for me.
Receive divinity.
Stop it.
How many can you block? Blade and flight.
I'll see you off.
There's no time to lose. Here, this thunder.
The fight is set.
Smash.
I failed to send you.
Freeze, motherfucker. Oh!
A one-time enemy.
Oh, missed it straight. Thanks for the raid. Dum, dum, da-da-dum, da-da-dum. Oh no. Oh no, my tracking. Oh no. I broke my tracking.
It's like water.
I'm sorry.
Remain still.
Oh, oh no. Technical difficulties. Oh god. Miss Strange, you broke my model. No. I'm sorry. I'll be right. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Whew. Okay. Okay, we're good. No, mouth, move. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry. Sorry. Technical difficulties. You guys. Oh god. I know. I know. Sorry. Be right back. Just fixing. I broke. Okay. Okay. I think it's fixed now. Sorry. Sorry. Ah. No. Okay, we're good. Hi! Thanks for the raid! I think I moved around a lot, and so it just killed me. Thank you so much. I got excited, moved around, and my game just... Anyway, thanks for the raid, you guys. Where have you guys come from? What games have you guys been playing, or have you been in an art stream, or...
You chose the wrong enemy.
What is Miss Strange's deal?
Bloom. Unnecessary.
Do tell.
Eternal sleep is not the end.
The dead return!
For those of you who don't know, I'm Sylfania, a elf VTuber. I'm new. That's why my setup is a little bit how do I put it, scuffy. I'm not really used to, you know, keeping track of all the tracking and all that. But I will get better.
Time for the master stroke.
Oh, people mentioning me on Twitter. Is that by Necro?
Show no mercy.
I swear, Necro is such best girl. She's been promoting me. I didn't ask her. She's been like mentioning me everywhere. Bless her. She's so sweet. Do love her. And she, like, we like the same things as well. Oh, okay. Well, that's me. I'm Sylfania. I'm an elf ranger. I patrol the fantasy woods, and I try to keep adventurers out of the flesh-eating vines. They tend to get lost in those, and my job is to pull them out. Even though I put up signs, people tend to ignore them. But, you know, I'm nice enough to take them to my house and, you know, give them a little drink, and maybe if they want to chill and watch me play some video games and have a chat, I'm more than happy to oblige. But eventually they need to go home because I have a... No, I've been told. I wrote them in Thalassian, I wrote them in Common, I wrote them in High Elvish, I wrote them... I don't really know that many languages. I wrote them in Russian, I wrote them in English, but, you know, maybe people get lost on purpose, I don't know. But anyway, I'm glad you guys wandered through my woods. So, if you're wondering what my content's like, I usually play video games like Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, Baldur's Gate, any kind of like story-based RPG. I am all up in it. I love it. And every Tuesday, I DM a D&D game with some of the other VTuber and streamers on here. So, yeah, that's kind of my content. I try to stay in character, but honestly, this character is me, just times 1 million, so it's not really that difficult. Lovely. So yeah, where'd you guys come from? What's Miss Strange? Are they a gamer? Are they artists? Like, what's up? I'm curious. I'm always happy when somebody raids me, and I'm curious to know what their content's like. Maybe I could raid them back if the streams align, you know, at the end of my stream and stuff like that, you know. So I just find it so much fun. Once I discovered that you could raid people, I was like, oh my god. I thought it was only like a partner thing. Apparently anyone can raid anyone. I was just amazed. I was like, I'm doing that now. Right, what should we do? Follow-up attack. Let's do that. Follow-up attacks are good. Literally most of my characters are based on follow-up attacks. So at the moment we're just we're just doing the homework for Star Rail. Trying to get as many little crystals as we can. I don't know if I want to pull the new character, the Ice Jinglu, what's her name? She's really cool, but I already have Yanqing, who's like a pretty pro ice character. Oh no, of course. A writer! Oh, that's so cool. What do they write? Do they write like novels or short stories or like scripts or what? It's amazing. Did you know, apparently I somehow also found a VTuber who voices Jinglu in this game. Oh, that is a dream job, that. Like, man, IRL, I wish I could do that. That sounds like I would do this job and not sleep. I would do it for free. I'm amazed. If you could get paid for that, that'd be amazing.
Eternal sleep is the
dead return.
It's difficult to build like very original worlds for like RPGs and such. So kudos to them. Oh, I'll follow them for sure. Yeah, max HP. Why not? Let's go. Right, let's go. Should we go left or should we go right? I usually roll a die because, of course, I'm a dice goblin. I have a collection of, like... I can never go to, like, Games Workshop or something because the moment I go, I get stuck.
Life is as ephemeral as dew on a leaf, and full of worldly strife. Like,
literally, I went to a Games Workshop because my friend wanted some Warhammer army or something. And I was like, okay, sure, I'm not that much into Warhammer yet. He was like, no, come on, I'll get you into Warhammer. I'm like, nah, I'm fine. And then I saw the dice section and I just disappeared for an hour and a half. He comes back and he's like, I've already purchased stuff. I left. I thought you came with me. I'm like, oh, what time is it? He's like, it's been an hour. And I'm like, no, but dice. Dice. All right, let's do even left, on right. Even. Let's go. Combat. What year is it? But they're all such pretty shiny click-clacks. I have to have them. And like already, as a DM, you have like I have 1,000,000 dice, and I want more, to the point where I don't even have a dice spec that's big enough to do it. I'm like Laura Bailey level. No. Laura Bailey is the queen of dice. I'm close. I'm not Laura Bailey level yet. She is insane. So, are you guys into like gaming or D&D or anything like that?
Time for the master
yeah. And that's the thing. The staff at Games Workshop, they were looking at me and they were like, by the way, these are not the only dice we have. And my friend was like, no, what are you doing? And I went, you have others? And they're like, we do. If you go around the corner, there is another section in the shop. And I went,
here. A blade knows no mercy.
It's like they know. It's like they know. They see the addiction in my eyes and they know I'm gonna buy at least. Like I walked out with from the selection with like 7 pairs, and then my friend was like, you can't buy all of them. And I went, why not? He's like, you can't buy all of them, that's too much. And I went, okay. He's like, limit this 7 in half, like get 3. Or maybe even 2. So I did end up, I'm proud of myself, I ended up limiting myself to 2. But it was very difficult to choose. To be fair, it wasn't the only thing I bought. Like, he convinced me to buy me a Sylfania Warhammer army to paint. So that's why I didn't buy the 3rd one. I would have bought the 3rd one. But yes, I'm actually thinking of at some point maybe doing like a show and tell stream. Like, I'll record my minis, the ones I've painted, and, like, have a quick just chatting. But I've only so far painted, like, one mini for, oh, what are they called? Not really, I've just started. It's because my friend is professional at it, and he paints, like, amazing minis. And when I seen them, I was like, oh, man, I want to do that. He's like, I can teach you, it's easy. But you know, it's hard to start because you don't really understand like what's the difference between contrast paint and non-contrast paint and all of that stuff. But I've painted one tiny mini with him, which is like, what is it called? It's not the Zerg. It's the Warhammer version of Zerg. Yeah, what are they called? Tyranids. There we go. A little Tyranid boy. But I bought like a Sylvan. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I bought like a Sylvaneth army set. That I'm gonna start painting.
When faced with an army,
yeah, once I have enough, I think I might do a stream of like show and tell. But yeah, honestly, my problem is I'm always tired because my day job is so fucking demanding. And I really I want to stream more. I want to do more stuff, but honestly, it's gotten so stressful.
Bloom. Unnecessary.
Yeah, and like I'm a bit sad because like I don't know if you know Zomdani. He's another VTuber. We've been really good friends for a while in like IRL, and I've started streaming before he did, but I didn't start as VTuber.
There's no time to lose.
Yeah, I didn't start as VTuber. I started with just a webcam, and he started as a VTuber, and he's having so much fun. And that's how I got into VTubing. I saw him, and I was like, oh man, your model is so cool. I want one.
Your end approaches.
And so I've done it. And yeah, what else? What was the point of that? I'm sorry, I've got ADHD. I completely forgot.
Time for sword strike with heart.
Yes. Okay, VTubing. Yeah. And his job is very demanding as well. It's very strict, but it's like a shift kind of job. So he'd be working for like 3 days straight, and then yeah, he'd be working for 3 days straight, and then he would have 3 days off completely, you know? And honestly, that is much more conductive to streaming because you can do like long streams and marathons and such. In my case, my job is like, it's not a 9 to 5, but it is sometimes, like there's a hell day at my job where you can't avoid it, but it's a day when I come in at 11 AM and I leave at 5 AM the next day. It's horrible. And some days, it's just computer work, which I can do from home. But then other days, you have to work the weekend. And you don't get extra pay. It's just, it is what it is. You have to get it done by a deadline, so you do it. And it's the kind of job where it's hard to, yeah, it's hard to manage. And the thing is, if the pay was good, I would not care. But unfortunately, the pay isn't good. And you might be wondering why I'm doing this job. But it's because, I mean, you know, I don't feel ashamed of saying it, but IRL, I'm a scientist. No, not really. I'm a scientist in real life, and, you know, I've done a PhD in a topic. I've spent 8 years of education, and then got the job to do what I'm good at. But every day, of course, I find something new that I didn't know, and I have to do it again and relearn something. It is a fun job, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's important. It's a job that makes you feel important and useful. But scientists are not treated right. But they're not treated right. Like, I'm an academic. I don't work for a company. I work for a university, and we do not get paid well. There is no overtime. Overtime is expected, and there is no overtime pay. There's no other benefits. It's just crap. But people do it because somebody needs to do science, and companies don't want to work on the topics that we do. But then, you know, we've seen it with COVID. If a person, you know, the reason why the vaccine for COVID happened so quickly is because there's been one lab in America who's been working on these SARS-CoV viruses for years, for 20 years, just because they thought they were fascinating, you know. They thought, oh, look at this cool virus, let's work on it. And they got no funding, you know. Exactly. And then, you know, when it became relevant, they were like, finally, finally, all of our research is highly cited and useful. That's why it's so fast. The vaccine got developed, you know. But you know, usually companies don't fund primary research, and so academics have to do it. But there's always a lack of money. There's always lack of... It's always the impossible questions, you know. So yeah, this is why, like, I love my job, but I also hate my job. And I keep, like, threatening myself, I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna quit right now. But I never do. And I don't think I ever will. But because of that, it's kind of hard to arrange stream schedules, and I'm trying my best, but it's a little bit hodgepodge.
Practice is over. Swords descend.
But yeah, I've always wanted to be like a writer or a voice actor or like a professional DM. That sounds like a fun job.
The dead return.
And also, I think it's kind of weird, but I'm a scientist who doesn't like science fiction. I prefer fantasy, mostly because I have to deal with science every day so much that science fiction just reminds me of work, and I don't want to do it.
Strike with heart.
So yeah.
Lower your weapon.
Is that it?
You chose the wrong enemy.
You redeemed a hero request, which is usually I pick a hero into my group. I'll do it after we do, like, we have free reign. Oh no, that's fine.
Savor it for me.
Yeah, technobabble. Well, doesn't sound fake. I'd say because so as a scientist, I'm a biologist.
Sleep is not the end.
The technobabble I actually don't really understand, so which is okay. But when it comes to like, yeah, when it comes to like, you know, they're like, oh, we genetically modified this, or we're doing a DNA profiling. When that happens, I'm just like, I can't watch this. Like all of the CSI stuff, like we managed to isolate a virus and get a vaccine within an hour. I'm like,
no mercy.
Just the process of isolating viruses from human cell lines is going to take at least 2 weeks just to pull them out. It's just so funny. So that's why I can't really take it seriously.
Time for sword blade and flight.
Come on, boss. No, it's just it's the way the prep works. Like That's the thing. This is why I have a day where I come in at 11 and leave at 5 a.m. Because it's step by step. You have to do one step, and then the only way you can do the next step is if the first one's done. And then everything's on a timer. And if something takes too long, you have to start again. And you can't, like, stop and then continue the next day. You sort of... You have to keep going until it's finished. Until you reach a stage where you can, like, freeze something and then come back the next day. But to do that, it's 15 hours. Oh my god. But because of that, I'm like, I literally tell everyone, I'm not coming into the lab tomorrow. I'm going home at 6 a.m. I'm not coming in. And they're just like, no, understandable. Makes perfect sense. And the worst part is, you do all this work for this many hours, and you don't know if it's worked until you check it the next day. So, fun times. I honestly sometimes feel self-respecting people with a good psyche cannot be scientists. You need to be a little bit insane and have a really, like, be a bit of a masochist. There's no way, if you're, like, a fully well-adjusted person, you cannot be a scientist. Ooh, 3 random blessings. That's good. Oh, that's good. Ooh. Oh, all of these are really good. Oh, I can get a second one. Ooh. Oh, let's take that one. I'm just getting all the bonuses. This is fun. Right. We're almost done with this, and then we can actually go continue with the plot line. Hello, Herta. So I'm currently doing like a challenge dungeon where it's like layer after layer. Oh no, okay, we're not near the end yet. So what games do you play? The Proverbial Inn! Oh, that's such a cool name. I've just read it and I'm like, I thought the proverb? What? And then, okay, that's a cool name. I like it. So yeah, what kind of games do you usually play? Or watch people play? Opulent library. Yes, yes. What kind of history do you want me to change this time? But once you read it, you can't forget it. Do you go by inn? Or the proverb? Because that's quite a long name. What kind of nickname do you prefer? 3 random star blessings of remembrance. Thank you. Prof. I like Prof. Prof's cool. Because, you know, I have a viewer called Necro Squirrel, and I call it Necro. I also have a viewer called Nitupi, which is really funny, because it's literally N-E-2-P-I. And at first you're like, oh, what does that mean? But in Russian, there's a word called Nitupi, which means don't be stupid. And then when I first read it in English, I was like, what is it? And then I listened to it in Russian, and I was like, oh my god, that's so smart. Oh. Yeah, I love those puns. They're so much fun. Right, okay, let's do even left, odd right. Oh, we're going odd. Interesting. It's been a while since we did odd. Whoa, yes. Little monster. Yeah, let's go. Haha, play it. He's a bit of a lurker, but he does send a lot of like memes and such. Fun guy. Honestly, I think the best edits are he sends such funny memes on my Discord. Unfortunately, a lot of my like non-Russian viewers were like, "Can we see those memes?" I'm like, "You will not understand. They're like only a person who's lived in Russia around early 2000s will understand the context of these memes." Ooh, thanks for the follow. Tetsuki. Thank you.
Eternal sleep.
Hello, beautiful. God, I love Neil Newbon. Neil Newbon is the best. Oh my god, I'm gonna go get his autograph. Oh, thanks! Thank you so much. Thanks, Prof. It's lovely to get follows. Actually, when I get up to 200 followers, I'm thinking of doing like, of course, a special stream or something. I've had a few ideas because I had to think of them up for my debut subathon, but I didn't reach the goals, and so I was like, nah, I don't want to be that person that continues the subathon because I haven't reached the goals. I mean, it's done, it's done. But I'll do one of the things on there as a
Let's
choice for like a special stream.
Conflict is
It should be
pitiless.
great. So exciting. Yeah, welcome to the forest.
Paradise, savor it for me.
Ooh, I've only seen the games you play. So puzzle and city builders. What kind of puzzle games? I want more recommendations because I love puzzle games. But apart from like, you know, I loved Lara Croft. I loved it so much. I actually liked the puzzles in Lara Croft. I didn't like the fighting because mostly I get so panicky. But with my ADHD, the puzzles are amazing because you know you sort of you go crazy trying to solve that one puzzle. Trine 5. Oh, so many good game recommendations. I'm gonna write that down. Crap, do I have a pen? All right, gonna write it on my phone. Daně to pijem, rozkazuj pro tvoji měmky. Ooh, fantasy themed. So wait, if there's a Trine 5, is there like a Trine 4, Trine 1, Trine 2, or something? Ah, come on. Let me write a note. Oh, that's amazing. Okay. Another idea for a game. I already have so many backup. Oh my god. Ooh. Late noughties are like really good. Some pretty good games came out in the late noughties. Once I finish Hogwarts Legacy. Oh, it's okay, Tetsuki. Thank you so much. I'm okay. I still feel weird, you know, asking people, let's get to 200. I'm more of a, if you like my content, follow. If you don't like my content, don't follow. It's okay. Oh, lovely. What do you stream, Tetsu? Right. Woo! Sneaky. Thank you. I'm always happy for the raids, and I always try to raid people. Oh, you play Genshin! TOF. What's TOF? And what's HSR? Sorry, I'm bad. TOF sounds familiar. What is it? Tower of Fantasy? Oh, what? I've always been recommended Fable as well to play. Oh, let's do this one. Why not? That sounds amazing. By the way, you guys can change your little avatars at the bottom here. If you go into my About section, you can give them little capes and hats and outfits and faces and all that and customize them. Tower Fantasy, alright. Gonna write that down. Oh, so many recommendations. Tower Fantasy. What is HSR? That also sounds familiar. Yeah, you can. They have little weapons and everything. They have little staffs for mages and stuff. It's really cool. Ooh. Well, feel free to raid me anytime. I'm more than happy. Oh, Honkai Star Rail! Oh, crap, yes. Well, I'm stupid. I'm a dum-dum. Oh, crap! I completely forgot something. I have a pat redeem that I forgot to do. Give me a second here. I finally learned that you can do little, like, you can do redeems, like head pats and everything on VTube Studio. Only now realised that that's a thing. I turned it off because Genshin wouldn't let me do it, like hotkey it, but Star Rail lets me because Star Rail is good. Okay, final boss. We're here. Let's go. Look at all that money. Look at all that moolah. But yeah, I tend to raid, like if I usually play Genshin in Russian because I already have like a group of people that were following me before I became a VTuber. Hello, Micro. I want to say your name, but it made me giggle. Micro PP. Hello. That's a cute name. Oh, so much money. Look at this. I'm fully decked out to fight the boss. Oh, look at that. Only one. We're gonna completely destroy him.
Faced with an army.
Gonna destroy this
Bide
horse
your
thing.
time and
Actually, instead of you, I'm gonna take my fireboy. That's good.
I commend.
Let's wait.
Buffs?
Will of preservation.
Of course, of course.
Shift the balance.
Thank you so much. We're not the only best. I mean, elves are cute and all, but other races are fine as well. But no, lovely to see you here, Tetsu. I'll see. I'll take a look at your content once I'm done. I'm always curious about other gamers and people I could raid as well. Alright, bye bye. Have fun at work. Right. Let's do this.
Let's go say hi.
Yeah. Oh, another one that I really like are like, I mean, elves, I'm very partial to them. They're my base. I really like dark elves. They're super cool. I do like me some dwarves. Like, if you're talking fantasy races, I love Genasi. Genasi are the best. They're so fun.
Blade and flight. Practice is over.
What other? I love Aasimar. Like, all kinds of Aasimar. Yeah, all kinds of Aasimar. As a DM, it's so much fun because you get to make so many characters that you would otherwise be playing and everything. So yes, Aasimar are fun. Genasi are fun. Drow, of course, Drow are the best. I do love me a gnome, like a fun gnome. And don't find me saying this in front of Necro. She really dislikes gnomes. But like, they're better than halflings though, I'd say. I don't know why. Halflings are kind of not it for me. You know, a good old human is always good, but then there has to be a catch. There has to be a catch. It cannot just be a good old human.
Blade and flight.
Yeah, the Fae are always great. I want to play like a satyr? Satyr? Satyr?
Nice teamwork.
The goat feet. The goat feet person. What's
Return!
I'm looking forward to if the gang in my D&D travels ever go to the Feywilds to like just whip out the full-on Oberon, Titania, Seelie, Unseelie Court.
There's no time to lose.
Yeah. They sound like so much fun though. Oh, this damn horse and these flowers. Come on. Crack. Attack me.
Can you block? Strike with heart.
Gotta get rid of the flowers first.
Practice is over. Swords descend.
No, I swallowed some ice. Ah! Brain freeze.
I underestimated you.
Yeah. My players on the second. I think one of the first creatures they fought was a sea hag. So, and she was in a river near a town, and they knew that the girl. Oh, okay. So they knew a girl disappeared, and this blacksmith was looking for her. She was his daughter. And nobody, basically in this town that I've made, people disappear all the time, but they always come back, and they always come back improved. So like if somebody, for example, was a drunk, right, they will one day just disappear, and then 6 months later they'll come back, and they'll never drink again, and they will be a good member of society. And so people stopped getting freaked out when people started disappearing because they're like, oh, they'll just be back. They must have done something wrong. They will be fixed and they'll come back. That's the point. But obviously this girl has done nothing wrong, and her father was just like, oh no, I think something's really wrong, but the police won't, you know, the Garda won't do anything about it. So the gang started investigating, and the last time she's been seen was near a river. So of course the gang goes to check out the river, right? And I'm like, okay, do your investigations and try to check them out. And then one of the players is like, I just walk into a river. And I'm like, okay, sure, go in.
Lands at the ready.
They go into the river, and then they're just walking around. And I'm like, okay, what they're gonna do is they're gonna try to. They're like, I want to dive in and take a look. And I'm like, okay, give me a perception check. And guess what? They dive and they're face to face with the sea hag. It's hilarious. It was so much fun.
Strike with heart.
Yeah, no, but the thing is, the sea hag tried to like scare them and then kill them really quickly, but they managed to save against the fear and started running away. And the hag was like, it was a public area and there was still middle of the day, so the hag was just thought about it and was like, nah, fuck it, I'll just leave. And obviously the gang started trying to find the lair of the hag and, you know, try to find the girl. So that was the beginning of their adventures in Laudenborough. At the moment, they've already gone through 2 other hags in the coven, and they went to fight the last one in an orphanage. But they basically, it was a setup. The hag made up a setup, so like it looked like they just showed up to an orphanage and started attacking people. So the police showed up and they were like, bruh, what are you doing? You can't do this. And next session's going to be really interesting.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return.
I'm looking forward to it. To the resolution. See what they do. But because this gang, at least of adventurers, they seem to be like, very like, oh, there's a monster, let's go kill it. You know, no idea of like, oh, this might look weird, or maybe we should investigate more. It's a lot like, now we've got all the evidence we need, let's go. And because they were doing that, I'm like, okay.
Show no mercy.
The hag, the last hag, is the smartest one. She was just like, well, I can't underestimate them, clearly. They killed the other 2. I gotta do something about that. You know, they're all a liability, but I don't want to physically fight them. So let's use the city against them. Pretty smart.
I'm on guard.
So yeah, in this case, actually, one of the players actually lives in the city, and he's so there's this. Okay. Just gonna give you a quick rundown. So there's this. I made this town of Laudenborough that's in the Holy Empire, and the main religion there is the religion of the Holy Lady of Light.
I'll see you off.
And basically, you can be whatever race you want to be, whatever sexuality you want to be. You can do whatever job you want, as long as you believe in the lady. You're all good. All of your prior sins are forgiven. The lady is your savior. And obviously, he is a warlock of a different patron. And he and his family are hiding in plain sight, as they say, in the city, because their patron said, infiltrate, live in the city, become part of the city, and when I need you, I will call upon you to do my bidding. One of the other characters is an ex-military, who was in a war like down south in a different country, between a different country and the Empire, and she's got really horrible PTSD, and she spent 20 years. Yeah, she spent 20 years as a farmer, and then decided to go on a pilgrimage to, like, you know, find the goddess and you find peace in herself, and she ends up in the city. And the third person is basically a secret service agent for the Holy Lady, like for the goddess of this world. She's also the empress of the Holy Empire. Anyway, he's on a secret service mission to investigate like the disappearances of people in the city and all of that, because there's something going on. So they actually all come from 3 different things, and they sort of stuck together because they all are investigating the hags for their own reasons, which is pretty cool, I think. They've done a good job with their characters, I think. Given me a lot to work with. Yeah, but that's the thing, they're aligned for now. And actually, I thought the Secret Service guy for the lady is gonna have a problem with the warlock, but actually, so far they've been just, you know, sort of agreeing on a lot of things. While Danny, who is the PTSD army mum, was like, "No, guys, we need to exercise caution. We can't just go into this," which I find to be hilarious. But yes, it is a fun campaign. I'm quite happy I'm recording it. I would like to have a reference for it, because honestly, the politics and the like secrets, there's so much going on that even I can't keep track of it. So, ooh, nice. So, Prof, do you play Honkai Star Rail, right? Or no? Oh no, you did say you don't play. Sorry, it was Tetsu. I was about to ask if you know who are going to be the next. No, it's okay. I was just wondering if somebody knew who are going to be the next pulls, like the next gacha, next characters, so that I know if I should bother trying to pull the Ice Girl or nah. Keep an enemy frozen for 10 turns. That's pretty good. You know what? Why not? Why not? Yeah, these games are actually quite fun, not gonna lie. I like the, I do like the gacha aspect. I mean, I know gambling is bad and everything, but I do enjoy like the art and the storyline. And I've realized actually, the artist that did my model has a very similar style to like Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact, which is great. I think that's why I subconsciously chose this artist to do my model. It's Nekonime on Fiverr, by the way. I know! She's so pretty! I told her, like, I've sent her some references and I was like, this is the vibe I'm going for because this has been my OC for the last 10 years. Came from Warcraft, because I play as Sylfania in World of Warcraft. I'm also a blood elf ranger. Yeah, the earrings, they move as well. It's so cool. I actually have similar earrings, and I'm thinking of, for the Comic-Con this next weekend, I'm thinking of like putting some fake elf ears. I'm not going to be myself, like Sylfania, because I don't actually have the outfit. Like, I have the wig, I have the ears, and I have the earrings. I don't have the outfit. And I feel like without the outfit, it ain't the same. So I'm going to go as just an elf. Like my own, like an elf bar wench or something. When if not in the Comic-Con, you know? Not gonna go as somebody, gonna go as an original character. And also be much more comfy, because I don't need to like wear a wig or anything. I've got blue hair now, so we could work out. Right, let's do some spins. Yeah. But to be fair, like, I look slightly different to regular blood elves. They have very big eyebrows, and the ears are much longer. But I wanted to sort of, you know, transfer my blood elf with the same sort of like sass and pizzazz, and you know, I'm a ranger, I'm an elf, darling, it's fine, that kind of attitude, but into more of an acceptable D&D elf kind of thing. So. Yeah. I just thought the brows would look weird. That's the one thing I don't like, the brows. But everything else, the lore and everything, is quite good. I always feel blood elves have been misunderstood. They're the only race in the Horde that's been like, you know, used to be the good guys and now are the bad guys in a way, but it's mostly because, listen, we've been forcibly addicted to magic because demons showed up into our homeland and just destroyed our fountain of magic, and now we had to struggle with addiction for hundreds of years, and when we finally found an arcane source to feed our addiction and not kill us, everybody else in the world is like, no, the source is evil, you can't do this, and we're like, what, are we supposed to die? Go fuck yourself. And so, you know, and then everybody's like, no, you can't be accepted into the high posh society, and we're like, fuck you, we'll go to the Horde. Survival of the fittest, as it is. Alright, I've got another one. I've got 2 of these. I don't even play as much. Why do I have so many? Oh, ridiculous. March? Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. I've got so many. Crap. How do I unrarity it? Ooh. There we go. No, wait. Right. There you go. Look at that superimposition. Okay, we've done the space station, we've done Calyx, we've done a lot of things. About time we went to quests. 3.5 hours into the stream. Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, we got half hour. We can do some stuff. What quests do I have? Missions. There we go. We've got the main one. I mean, we might as well carry on with the main one so we can unlock things and we can do the stuff. Yeah, let's do the main quests. I mean, it unlocks more things. It's better for everybody. Right, we need to go into... Ooh. Actually, before we do, let's go into the parlor car. Get some rewards for leveling up. Chat to some people, maybe? Ooh, Silverwolf is here. Hello. Hello, Pom-Pom. Trailblaze level. Gimme, gimme. Very nice. Thanks for the rewards. Ooh, means I can level up people. I can level up you guys as well for free. Yeah, free stats, as they say. No. See? Okay, let's go main quest. Which is, I believe, in Janzo. I can never pronounce the correct names of things, but... Alright, here we go. We're basically chasing... Ooh. Puzzles. Oh, I have a bunch of chests missing from these. What have I missed here? Let's actually check this out. Chests are important.
Are there other matters?
Doors. Yes, doors are quite a nightmare to deal with, to be fair. Not gonna lie. I mean, the whole of I think campaign 1 and Critical Role, they couldn't deal with doors, and the whole of campaign 2, it was the chairs, and campaign 3, I don't know. I think it's a bit too chaotic to have anything as a one unique problem. I have a feeling they struggle with everything. Right. Oh? Yeah, sure, it's unlocked. And then they go like, no, what do you mean? And you're like, yeah. It's pretty much unlocked, my friend. Don't worry about it. Okay, game updated. It's not your relo. Right. I need to go to Janzo. And we are now in... Where are we? We're now in Exalting Sanctum. Where is a chest I've missed? There's one down here. Oh, there we go. Yep, that's the last one. That's pretty good. Here we missed quite a few. Oh, there's like a recurring puzzle. Yeah, let's do this one. What's this one? This is the Divination Commission. Yep. Oof. There we are.
One zero one zero one.
Did he just like 10100101?
Imagine if the Divination Commission could predict how likely a person...
Okay, donation report. Okay. There are puzzles in here, I believe. But they're recurrent, aren't they? Oh, I've already done this one. Oh no, I haven't. There you go. Woo! Oh, how come it doesn't work? Hold on. Oh. Thanks for the headbutt, Redeem.
Done.
I know some people manage to do it automatically, but I don't know how they do it, so I do it manually. So I basically toggle the head pad as like a hotkey, and I click it when somebody redeems it. But what's this? Ooh, yeah, okay. I love how Blade is like a criminal, and nobody here questions the fact that Blade is here. They're like, yeah, no, that's it's pretty normal. Right. Mm-hmm. Oh shit. Made a mistake. There we go. Oh. Oh, I see. That's a hard one. Hmm. I'm just guessing at this point. Crap. Come on. Ah, did you kick someone? Hmm. This is hard. Okay, hold on. Let's think about this. So there's these two that move. There's these two that move the opposite directions. And then there's these two that move. Oh, okay. Just as it started being like, oh, that's hard. I need to think on it. I'll just solve it. Gimme, 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 gimme. Chest, chest, chest. Yeah. Nice.
That's all.
I know. Sad, isn't it? Alright. These are not the ones I'm looking for. There were other chests. I've got 3 to find. Some underneath here, maybe? Yeah, there we go. That's one. There's one on the other side, I think.
1010.
But I think I've done that one. 1010 is the way. Yes, binary code. In it. Okay. Right, there's a bunch of like notes here.
Imagine
I think I took
the
them.
Divination Commission could
All right.
predict how likely a person is to commit crimes.
That would be a crime in and of itself, though. Right, let's go try out this section. Divination Commission is quite big. Left safe zone. Gotta be careful now not to get into any fights. I really don't want to fight. But I think I've got all of the chests here. I think I've got on this one. Right. Go quickly check this one. Maybe here. Do I see any chests? No, I've collected them all. That's good. There's one on that end. I think I've collected it here. Don't attack me! I've done nothing! Yeah, I think I've done these. There's one more to check. Over here. I think I've done it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I've done these. Alright, I think the ones on this floor, I've actually done all of them. So, it's the ones on the second floor that are missing. Curse of Strahd. No, I've never actually ran an adventure that's been done. I've always done my own homebrew world. But I hear Curse of Strahd is a lot of fun. I've been watching Chris Perkins run it from like way 6 years ago. It's on the Wizards of the Coast YouTube channel. And it sounds quite fun. I just don't know. Oh, hey. Hey, Prof. Are you back? Oh, were you gone? Were you not gone? Were you just quiet? For some reason I thought you were gone for work or something. Okay. Never mind. Just ignore me. Yeah, no, but I like that. I like mature games. I mean, at this point we're all adults. We might as well have some darkness in it. And I do enjoy vampires. I'm memeing a lot. So yeah, the whole idea of... Ooh, hello! No, come back! Damn it! Ah, I missed it. The whole idea of my homebrew game is that it seems to be very calm and cheery and everything, but there is basically people who keep disappearing, and the town just ignores it because, you know, they're so brainwashed they don't know better. And there's a lot more sinister undertones to everything that's going on. But it's all masked by this idea of cutesiness and like, oh, it's just a normal bustling town. All is great. I find that's to be way more creepy than actually you walk into Barovia that screams vampire at you, you know. I like it when it's a vampire when you least expect it. It's a surprise vampire. Yes, exactly. Oh my god, exactly. I love that. It's like, to be fair, my world, the Empire has been an empire for 1,000 years, and the reason why they've been dominating every single nation around them is because the fact that their god that they worship is actually their empress. So she has a physical form on the prime material plane, and she every like prayer day she sends her energy and blessing to her warriors. So the majority of her army are like paladins, and even regular people, like all of my characters who were in the army have a feat of a cleric feat. They have some divine magic, and the idea is like because the army is so overprepared comparing to all the other members of this world, whose gods do not walk among them in a way, the Empire managed to take just everything, just all the smaller nations, and just consume them and turn them into the Empire. And what they did what the Roman Empire did, and instead of like, you know, like not what the Catholic Church did, they didn't destroy everyone else's culture. They said, hey, mate, listen, you can keep your clothes, you can keep your names, you can keep your family heirlooms, we don't care about your money. All you have to do is forsake your gods and worship our god. And then you can stay the king, or like, you know, the baron of this town, and keep all of your possessions, but now you're not an autonomous entity, you're now under the Empire. And you bow to the lady. But you get to keep all your money and your land and your servants and all of that. And majority of people were like, okay, sure, yeah, no, we'll take that, rather than be completely destroyed by a bunch of crazy-ass paladins. Sure, we'll take that deal. Yeah. I've that's the thing. I don't know. I've never ran a module that's already existing because I can't help but wanting to make my own characters. That's the thing. A setting is a different thing. I've been running a campaign in like Hogwarts where I don't have to make up Hogwarts. Somebody else has made up Hogwarts, but I get to make all the people in Hogwarts anew. Like, I love making characters. Oh. Okay, I might think on it. It's just, I don't want to keep buying these books. Because, like, I already have a D&D Beyond subscription because I have to, and like Forge and everything. They're so expensive. I know. And I will buy once in a few, but at this point, my world of Astara is so huge. There's so many different countries. Honestly, I have a feeling I'm having way more fun designing my own magical systems, my own lore, my own evils and such, that I don't feel the need to go and see the existing adventures. What I might do is, I sometimes, you know, with these adventures, yeah. You know, these adventures that they do, a lot of times they introduce like new subclasses for characters. Like a lot of the Critical Role have this like Bard of Tragedy or something. So I would only buy the book if there is a new subclass, because I love new subclasses. Because they give you way more customization you can do with your characters. But like I would buy the book, never use the actual like plot and whatever, and only use the option to keep the subclass. I'm that bitch. But I don't know. I might like run a one shot or something. Something that I wouldn't need to think too much of. And maybe with a different group of people. This is something I've been thinking of actually. You know, as one of the rewards for some special streams, I might run something with like people from Discord. So like, you know, people who follow me on Twitch, people who join my Discord, I might create like a small D&D one shot and involve people who are either other Twitch streamers who want to come over. You don't have to, it doesn't have to be streamed. It could be just like a Discord D&D session. But yeah, something like that. And for that, having like a module, a pre-made module is good. Because then I don't really need to prep too much. You know what I mean? And that's a good, like, a reward, like a, I don't know, we got however many subscribers or however many followers, I'm going to make a reward one shot on Discord where everybody who's on Discord can hear. Oh yeah, no, Lost Minders Fandelver is the best for new players. It's like, oh god, where am I? Sorry, I got distracted. Right. Let's check over here. But yeah. Okay, I think I've got that one. I think I've got all the ones there as well. Right, let's try this one. Maybe here? No, I've gotten that one. I've gotten that one. What am I missing? What am I missing? I suppose making homebrew is very addicting because I do love making like Really? Oh shit. That's amazing. Did you like it? I mean, usually when you have a lot of people, it's really hard to keep track. And it's much easier when it's a smaller group. And when it's not like decided last minute that I'm gonna be a DM. But even then, like, I've thought of a cool mechanic where you came in with no weapons and you had to like find weapons from chests and such. Yeah. It is fun for you. It was stressful for me. But, because, you know, as a DM, you are a game master. You want everybody to have fun, right? This is the point. You want your players to enjoy themselves so badly. This is sort of the goal here. Yeah, okay. I collected it here. Shit, where are they? Anyway, I've personally... well, because I like making homebrew worlds where I like to have like my character or like my villains to be empathetic. Like you look at my villains and you're like, man, I feel for this person. It isn't just a cookie cut like, no, this person's motivation is this. I like to, I don't know, I just like to make my own stuff, you know? I've seen so many homebrew campaigns, and obviously when you make your own world, you build it and then you make a bunch of countries and you set the campaign in one of them. And then whenever the campaign ends or something, your world doesn't just go away. You run it in a different city. And whatever the players did previously is now history and such. Right, I don't know where the fucking chest is, so and it's too late to start the main quest, so I'll just chat. But yeah, so I prefer, when you do that, sort of, it makes you feel like you've created a world, and you can do a bunch of one-shots in it, and a bunch of things that are and it's easiest for you, because it's your world, you made it. You don't really need to always, you know, connect to the source book and check if somebody's like, oh, by the way, can I just, like, kill this person and become the mayor? You're like, can you? Is this allowed? When it's your world, you can be like, whatever you want, mate. It's my world. I decide the rules. But yeah, I might run one or two, maybe, to just, you know, no, never. Rolls are rolls. The dice gods are beyond me. This is why, I literally brought a succubus to fight these guys. And the previous battle as well. I kept rolling so low. And I even forgot that the hag had advantage on magic effects. But the hold person, I kept rolling, I rolled a 1. And then the next turn, for her to save, I rolled another 1. And then the next turn, I rolled a 2. And I was like, this is bullshit. But no, them's the rules. And if the players roll a nat 1 when they're dying, they're fucking dying. That's just how things are. I don't fudge rolls. And that's the thing, because I don't fudge rolls, a natural 1 can actually be really fun. Natural 1 can actually be way more fun than a natural 20. Story-wise. So I don't think there's a need. And this is why I trust my players not to fudge their rolls. And they don't. But that's the thing. To me, that's a betrayal of trust between the DM and the players. I might, instead of fudging rolls, you know, if somebody rolled a natural 1 or something, I might invent a saving throw and be like, you have 1 more chance to survive. Roll me a saving throw. But only if it makes sense. And if they fuck that one up, I'm like, no, that's fate. It's fate. it will happen to you. Like, I remember this one time, there was a situation in a Hogwarts game. One of the players, Pip, basically, he found the Flute of Fear, and he started playing it because, of course, he would. And everybody saved except for one of the NPCs who was there with them. And the NPC kept backing away towards the window of a tower to, you know, to get away from the person playing the pipes. And Pip kept playing the pipes. And then everybody was afraid he was going to fall out the window, and so people tried to prevent him, but they all rolled so badly that they actually pushed him out the window. And I've done a bunch of saving throw rolls for him and some of the PCs who wanted to help him, but they were like, I shit you not, there were like 2 nat 1s in a row for different saves, and I was like, no, he's going out the window at this point. He didn't die though, because there's a certain, there's a certain secret to this NPC, so I made him do extra saving throws upon hitting the ground. Well, not the ground, the water. And he managed to save those. And so I'm like, okay, he's just broken every bone in his body, but he's not dead. It didn't insta-kill him. So, you know, things like that. But even then, I feel bad, because, like, I know it's a plot-important NPC, and I don't want them to die now. But I guess I'll just, instead of fudging rolls, I Deus Ex Machina it. I invent a divine intervention. Because again, to me, D&D isn't like an actual, like, I know it's a game, but it isn't actually a game. It's more of a, what makes a better story? Because that's how all the great DMs run it. Yes. Lord Scrotums. Mostly it's because all the great DMs run it this way. They run it in like, how good is the story? If this character dies, will this improve the story or make it worse? Sometimes you want an NPC to die because I've made them, like, the party likes them so much, and it's the party's fault that they die, and you're just like, yes! Pain! But sometimes it's an NPC that's a lot of fun, and it didn't get to, like, you didn't get to introduce them too much, and at that point you're like, it's a bit of a shame they died so soon. I kind of wanted them to live, and then you try your best to keep them alive. Of course, yeah, no, I'll see you soon. I'm gonna go end the stream soon anyway. I'm probably gonna raid someone. I was gonna do some main quests, but I've got involved in literally, I think, an hour and a half of chatting with new people, which I don't mind. I love this. And so, you know, didn't get much done, but I'm quite happy. I've completely followed the tags I put on my stream about chat interaction. I've done diddly do that. Oh my god, neighbors! What are you doing? What is that noise? Okay, I'm just checking all the chests on the map. Alright, night-night. Do you know what's the hardest as a scientist with ADHD? You can actually focus really well on an experiment you're doing, and that's the thing. And also, but the problem is when you're like on multiple projects, it's so hard to get things done. That's me. Like, unless somebody's like, I need this done in an hour, only then I can be like, okay, shit, hit the fan. I gotta do it now. But, man, it's fucking difficult. It's torture. Alright. Last few places to check for chests. Because I'm missing 3, and I don't know where the fuck they are. I've collected them, I think. Yeah. I don't know where they are. Anyway, I think... Yeah, exactly. Like, I think I spent an hour and a half cleaning the floor, like the carpet in my bedroom, because I hate connected carpets. And so I had to like vacuum it using 2 different vacuum cleaners, clean it with a carpet cleaner, like the liquid one, wait for it to dry, then get rid of like the moldy spots with like soda, baking soda and vinegar. Like, I've done a fucking surgery on that carpet, and it took me an hour and a half, and then the rest of the things around the house did not get done. But, you know, I've accepted... I used to hate myself for it really badly. Like, you know, I'd wake up in the morning, look in the mirror and say, you're a failure. How dare you? You're a piece of shit. Sometimes I do feel the same. But you know what you have to do is... You have to just refuse to chastise yourself. If you haven't done it, just say, yeah, I haven't done it. It's fine. Let it go. It did not need to be done. Alright, well, everybody seems to be getting sleepy. I can't find the damn chests for the life of me. Oh. Oh. I'm missing only 1, right? Yes, it's a character flaw. And I try my best to create lists and, like, you know, do Pomodoro studies to help focus. But honestly, after I've done some tests, and I think I actually have high-functioning anxiety in addition to my ADHD, but I've never been diagnosed and I've never been on any pills. So I'm considering if it's going to get much worse, which it has over the last few months because of just external stress, I might actually need to go to a doctor. And maybe if I get on the pills, I'll get better. I don't know. I'm going to try without it for a little bit more. But if it starts getting unmanageable, then I guess. Okay, guys. I think this is it for Star Rail. It was so lovely chatting to all of you new people and of the people who were here before. I love this. This is the reason I Twitch stream. Like, you know, video games are all fun and shit, but having the ability to talk to people, to chat to them, you know, to get to know new people, to get new suggestions for things, that's always the reason why I do Twitch. I could just play these games on my own and watch a video on the side, but, you know, it's the people. Exploding bombs. Yeah. All right. Let's see who we can raid. Let's take a look. Let's take a look who's online right now from my moots. Okay. Ooh, there's a let's see, there's a D&D stream? Is it a replay? It's a rerun. Okay, it's a rerun. There's another VTuber playing Minecraft. Let's take a look. There's Toma. Oh, Toma. He's playing. Oh, what game is that?
I don't go back through. Let me slide.
not a VTuber, but...
My stud.
Huh. I might. Let's raid him.
A bright edge that can cut jade, and the stars shift within it. A fine sword indeed.
Let's raid this guy. Alright, you guys ready? Thank you so much for coming. And we'll see you guys on Sunday. Bye-bye.
Ow!